Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Harrison. I live in Bromyard in Herefordshire with my 3 children and my dog. I've been sewing for over 30 years. I first started at school. We always did lots of sewing, and my mum used to sew at home as well, so that's where my love of sewing has come from. My background is in costume, as I'm sure you can see, and I make for film and theatre and TV. I've worked on films such as Titanic, Shakespeare in Love, Evita, James Bond, and theatre work. I've done things like Mary Poppins, Guys and Dolls, Prince of Egypt. I've also worked for the Royal Opera House and the Royal Ballet. When I worked at Angels, I was lucky enough to meet lots of film stars. They're all walking around the building and in fittings. And some of the people that I bumped into and met were Sir Richard Attenborough, Hugh Grant, Imelda Staunton, Juliette Binoche, and I even got in the lift with Christopher Lee. And that's where I met the lovely John Scott, which obviously you all know. I'm really pleased to be joining Sewing Street. I can't wait to see you all.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're so not ready. Well, I'm not anyway. No, I just went, I've got Hannah in my ear, all the time and everything. I was just in my dressing room and heard Hannah say to Emma, oh, I'm not organised today. What were the words you used, Hannah? I'm not, and she's not together today. And I was like, nothing new there then. But no, neither am I. And Delphine's just come in and we've had to put the world to right. We put the world to right. And then I went, you do realise everyone it's 7:41, don't you? We're like, I wasn't ready. Hannah hadn't got a T-shirt on. Oh no, she hadn't got a T-shirt on. But not a show T-shirt. Anyway, shall we start? Let me just start again. Good morning. Time for the early bird. Here we go. Special purchase. Look. Aren't they cute? They're the first time on. They're from Millwood. Let me just turn them over so you see the Millwood label. Yeah, brilliant if you're enjoying the new series of Call the Midwife. Oh, in fact, Jenny Agatha was Ken Bruce's, Ken Bruce's picking the tunes of What's It? Yeah, this week. Yeah. I didn't know she grew up in, was it Cyprus or Greece, somewhere like that? I know she had an idyllic, just running on the beach and playing in the sand dunes and everything like that. Anyway, $5.99 these are. Don't look at me. Who has, sorry? Oh, right, okay. Delphine's things aren't on pre-order yet because there's a bit of an issue with the graphics and not the graphics, but the I'll announce. I'll let you know as soon as they go on pre-order. I'll let you know. I promise. But what about 8:30? About 8:30 There's a few issues. That's all. Right. So now I don't think they're real rose gold, are they? Rose gold coloured stalk scissors, 4.5 inches in size. Special price, $5.99, the early bird. Remember, once you've done this, and checked out, that's your P&P done for the whole day. These are from the old days when they used to do, the midwives would be stitching while they're waiting for babies, and they'd then cut the umbilical cord. Not with these, you wouldn't cut the umbilical cord with these, but because look, let me show you, right? So what would happen is they'd cut it like this, and that groove there, can you see that groove there? They'd put their finger in there, so when they're cutting the umbilical cord, there's a finger between them and the baby or the mum and everything. So there's that, you know what I mean? It's all thought through. All thought through it is. Keep going through for these. There's lots of you on the phone line. I will, while you're doing that, I'll just read out some hellos because there's loads of them. Jenny says good morning. Jackie says good morning. Dee says good morning. Leslie says morning. Lovely people. Another Leslie says good morning. Anne says good morning. Laurie says morning. Have a great day. That's Laurie. Claire says, morning, John and all. Grey again today. Come on, sunshine. I love that shirt on you. Suzanne says, morning, John and team from a rainy... Oh, Aberdeen, it's raining again. Marcia says, good morning. Did you have a lovely birthday, Marcia? Those little houses were nice that she got, weren't they? Dutch houses. Chris says, good morning, John. Julie says, morning, John and team from very dull and grey St Albans. Lo says, morning. Beautifully sunny in Devon. Oh, please, please, all... I want positive vibes for sunshine for the Wirral. Because it's Julie's birthday today, isn't it? It's Julie's birthday. It's what I'm not there at the weekend. But it's her birthday today. There's a marquee up and everything. So, hey, Jackie, what's the weather like on the Wirral, please? Cousin Susan says hello. Also, thank you for everybody who is on my Facebook page. I'm not asking for donations, but Julie is a volunteer at Maggie's charity because about 7 years ago, Julie had breast cancer, and Maggie's charity, she became a volunteer at Maggie's charity who are there for people to reach out to anybody who's been affected by cancer. She put a birthday thing, you know, like they do on Facebook, saying she wants £150. And she's up to about £600 now. So thank you, everybody who has donated to that. £5.99, £5.99 these are. Jackie says, its sun is shining at the moment on the Wirral. Glorious June says, happy birthday, Julie. Where in Aberdeen are you? No, I'm not in Aberdeen, Auntie Lynn. I'm here in Redditch. Price comparison. Is it direct? Oh, yeah, Millwood. Oh, look. $8.99. $8.99. There's I think theirs might be are they the rose gold? Oh, yeah. Now, that picture's not very good, is it? Because the picture doesn't look rose gold. Oh, there you go. There they are in the display. They look more rose gold in the display. Why haven't we got one of those? Oh, we're not allowed things like that. $5.99. Denise says, good morning, lovely. You're looking very subtle today. Ooh. Claire says, happy birthday, Julie. £5.90. Oh, I think Delphine's in all blue today as well, isn't she? Am I getting that wrong? Anyway, $5.99. She might change. You know what she's like, these artistic types. £5.99. Another price comparison here for you. Oh, now this is not a direct comparison because this is a different brand. Where's the price? £9.09. Exactly, £9.09. Oh, there's rose gold. Now, hang on, they call theirs rose gold as well. Can't be real gold, surely, at that price. But then you see the, you know, like where they sell like plated jewellery. That's very affordable, isn't it? Such thing. So maybe it is. Is it not? No, I'm being told no. No, patronisingly, I'm being told no now by both of them in there. No, John, no. Delphine will be going on pre-order at 8:30, everyone who's asking. For both of ours. I'll show you in the menu what she's making, but they'll both be there at 8:30. Christine says, good morning from sunny Cleethorpes. Oh, I wish, she says. Got my order in yesterday. Oh, brilliant, Christine. Brilliant. At £5.99, these are special price. Got very quiet. No, it meant me, not you. June says you must be so excited to see the family again. Oh, I am, June. It's been a year. It's been a year. I haven't seen them for a year. I know. I'm only going for 2 days, right? My car is packed like I'm going for a fortnight. It is. Well, we're going for a walk on the beach tomorrow morning with the dog. Julie, we're having a dinner tonight, a family dinner tonight. Seeing people tomorrow outside for coffee, and then we're doing all sorts. Anyway, £5.99. More messages. Oh, Andy Lynn's looking forward to the show today. Yeah, Lo say no, John. See, that's the third lady that's gone no. No, John, no. Not real gold-plated. Weather looking good for tomorrow on the Wirral. Yeah, tomorrow's so good, they're all coming today. It's her birthday today. Marquee and everything. There's balloons. Richard's bringing balloons and flowers. He's the florist. Me. I'm just in charge of bringing me. Now Jackie, I've had my Christmas presents. They sent the Christmas presents in the post. I had lovely Christmas presents from Mike and Julia. No, though, they sent them all in the post. Anyway, £5.99. Yeah, because I was supposed to be there, wasn't I, on Christmas Day? Hannah and I spent the more any significant bank holiday or special day, like I say that Easter, Christmas Day, Hannah and I are always here together. But Monday, neither of us are in on Monday. Well, bank holiday Monday, when we can sit in the sunshine, May bank holiday, in the rain. Christmas and Easter, and then any big significant days like that. You watch when Hannah's wedding day, we'll be here. Yeah, I won't be marrying you though. I don't know. Morning, John. Have a lovely time and a safe trip, says Elaine. Thank you. Lo says you must be so excited seeing all the family. Lots of happy tears. There'll either be lots of happy tears or a great big row, won't there? One of the two. Well, Alex is going to be there. My niece, Alex, she's going to be there. Mikey's going to be there. My nephew, Mikey. So that'd be nice. George can't be there because it's George's graduation today. You know, Mike and Julie got 3 children. Mikey, who's trained to be a pilot. Alex, who's at the film school, got the degree from Warwick and she's at the film school now. And George, who's at university in San Diego. It's his, you know, when they walk and they get their scrolls and everything. That's today. That's today in San Diego. £5.99. It's also Great British Sewing Bee tonight, isn't it? They're just sorting out the Delphine's pre-orders. They've just been sorted. We think it'll be about 8:30 they go on. Oh, hello, Elliot. Oh, Elliot looks like he's on a beach already. He's in like little shorts. And he's just done a little dance for me. And he's got a T-shirt on. And what are you looking for now, my lovely? Oh, dear. At £5.99. Which one do you want, Elliot? There's one, I think there's one underneath here that you might want. Okay. £5.99. People multi-bank. Hannah thinks you're buying them as gifts. Good morning, everyone. John, looking like you've got a great show. Happy birthday to Julie. Safe journey. Enjoy seeing the family. Lots of love from Bernie. Dee says, you're such a tonic in the morning, John. You make me giggle. Lo said, John, you'll be on your Zimmer frame when Hannah gets married. Now, that's a horrible thing to say, Lo. Oh, no. Either I'm very close to being on a Zimmer frame. Which one are you looking for, the 570 or the 580? Oh, that's in the box down there. One of those is the 580 in the box down there. We do tidy up after we got that very snappy email about tidying the studio. Elliot sent this really snappy email to us saying, please tidy up after stuff. Do not leave things out. So we tidy up, and now we can't find anything because we tidied up. Oh, it's because I'm very old, not because it'll be a long time before Hannah. How do you know she wants to get married? I'm not sure that Hannah will get married. I think a lot of money. She'd rather have a holiday and a nice new extension to the house. Marcia had a lovely day, doing exactly what I wanted. I sewed all day long. Those little houses were a present from Ewan. Ewan is her husband who doesn't like me. They are KLM collectible gin houses. Hope you have an awesome time with your family. I'd say he doesn't like me, just thinks I'm a bane of his life, he says. He loves me, really. I've seen him looking at my pictures. He loves me, really. Jackie said, had my first hugs in a year for my granddaughters. It was amazing. Aww. I got a message from Jill across the bottom. Then we will move on. Morning, sunshine. Lovely shirt. Hope sun shines for Julie. Silly nanny Jilly. Oh, hello, Jilly. Not seen you for ages. How are you, my love? Big kiss. Right, I've got to do panel of the week. Now, yesterday, we started selling today's. So these could sell out pretty quickly. And then when the management come in, we'll get some of tomorrow's ready. Because at the moment, obviously, we can only sell what we've got here. Are any of the management in yet? I know you're management, but you don't do panels, do you? Yeah. Elliot went, Amen. Right, panel of the week, you know what this is? We launch it on a Tuesday. And it goes up on Sunday night to twice the price. This is half price. As soon as management come, we're hoping to get more, but we think these are going to sell out any minute now. Good morning, says Carol. Hilary says, morning, John. Lovely start to the day, watching you. Lo says, Marcia, I have lots of those houses somewhere. Got given them when I used to fly with KLM. Were you a trolley dolly, Lo? Lo was a trolley dolly. Right, go. We will try and get more of those. As soon as the management come in, we have to get authorization from the management. Have a look at the menu. Here it is. Right, so I've got Moda Hello Sunshine fabric coming up at 8 o'clock. Then at 9 o'clock, now these will be on pre-order in about 15 minutes time. I promise. Delphine Brooks Bee Cushion with Delphine Brooks. And here they are. There's 4 different colourways. That's the grey and the mustard. We also have it in teal and in pink. And it's a panel, exclusive panel. And you can make those lovely cushions out of it. Right, okay, so that's 9 o'clock. Oh, I've also got another panel with 5-inch squares with bumblebees on as well. 10 o'clock, embroidery. 11 o'clock, Delphine Brooks wall hanging with Delphine Brooks. Look, isn't that lovely? Let's have some close-up, shall we? Look, using Winky Pops. I've got some lovely vintage inspired fabric. Oh, I like that one. That's like the hotel on First Dates, isn't it? The bit where you go to the restaurant. We could go there, but we've had our first date, Hannah. So it'd have to be second date hotel. Then we run all the way down the road to Yarn Lane, and we've got Wool Couture Aran Knits for summer with Carrie Gardner. There's loads. There's loads. I've not got any pictures of that. Now, is that on Yarn Lane yet? Not yet, but it will be. I'll give you a shout out when that goes on Yarn Lane later. Right, so there are 3 ways you can get in touch. The first way is by email. It goes to studio, that was a song, wasn't it? So studio at sewingstreet.com. You can do a Facebook Live message if you want. Stuart says, morning, lovely and sunny at last. Breakfast outside on the patio. Lo says, no, not a trolley dolly. You got given the houses when you flew first class. Oh, excuse me. Mark says, morning, John. Do you have any overlockers in stock? Mark, yes, we do. We do have some in stock, actually, I think, don't we? I'll show you. When we go to the website in a minute, I'll show you. Right, okay, so the third way of getting in touch is this way. Go to the website. You click on Watch the Show Live. Okay, and then you'll see me there. To the right-hand side, there's a box saying sends message to studio. Click on the, no, write your message first. Sunshine, you're supposed to, we only got hello today. There's no second date, obviously. Then scroll down the page, you see there's the early bird. And also, now you see, anytime we've shown something, that are today's show deals on the left-hand side, if you go to the right-hand side, there is pre-order. Now, obviously, Delphine isn't there yet, or Delphine. So these are the fabrics of this first hour. Moda Hello Sunshine. Look at that lovely quilt coming up. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'll tell you about that in a second. All the lovely fabrics. There's the blues. Oh, that fat quarter bundle's amazing. And to be on now, $99.99. Does that make it split pay? Oh, yay! Then we've got the mega bundle of them. Then embroidery. I love that book. I can't tell you what I've mentioned it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. This is all embroidery hour. There's some things in there you might... Oh, now one of those isn't available. Oh, okay, it is available. Right, okay. Then Delphine's 2 hours will be added in about 10 minutes from now. In about 10 minutes from now. Now, could we, by any chance, go to the website and look at the overlocker shop just for... Mark, because Mark, this is what you do. You go to the website, don't click on the show live, click on sewing machines and overlockers at the top. Go down, click on overlockers. There you go. There's all the overlockers available for today. They're all the overlockers that we have got in stock right now. So they range from $289, which is the most affordable one there, to that really amazing one from Dukey there at £1,295. That's how you go to find them. That's how you go to find the overlockers. Right, let's get on started, shall we? Now, I'm going to start with Hello Sunshine, and we're going to start with this. Hello Sunshine. Okay, right here. Right, now, well, one thing I want to tell you about this is that is not the final size of the quilt. This is a print, right? This is a print of what it will look like finished. But you see here, you see this line here, going back to my school teacher days, you see. This line here, that's how big the actual quilt will be. From there to there, 78 inches it is square. Just so you know, so you don't think, oh, it's a little quilt for that. Anyway, we'll come back to that later. Let's start with Hello Sunshine. Hello Sunshine. Got a mega bundle. Everything we have from the collection here. And now you'll get half a metre for free on this one for some reason. You're not meant to. Hannah got told off yesterday for doing that. Oh. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 4.5 metres, but you're only paying for 4 metres. You're only paying for 4 metres. So, look, you get the rainbow in grey, the rainbow and clouds in green, the rainbow in white. You get the little bumbly bees on green, the little bumbly bees on grey. Didn't we have that in a bundle the other day, or was it a different colour? Okay, grey. And look at the white ones with the blue wings. That's lovely, isn't it? You got the mushrooms on green, the mushrooms on white, and the mushrooms on grey. All of those, half a metre for free, £59.92. You're getting half a metre for free in there. Beautiful cotton, Moda cotton, as you know full well that Moda cotton is beautiful. Very, very, very good quality. Lynn says you do pointing very well. You can tell you did it professionally. Ah. I went to pointing school, yes. Not the pointing to do bricks, you know, pointing between bricks. $59.92. Now, I have got all these by the half metre, but I thought I'd let you see the mega bundle first of all. Of course, if you buy the mega bundle, you get half a metre of each. If you buy 2 of them, they don't come joined together. But buying the mega bundle, you do get one of these for free. You're only paying for 8, but you're actually going to get 9. Oh, hang on, a message from Carol. Morning, John. Love the quilt behind you. Just purchased the pattern, but might have to treat myself to your kit. Oh, yes, it's lovely. It's made of the blues. I'll show it to you in a minute. But it is 78 inches wide if you buy it. This is just a mini print of it. To give you an impression of what it's going to look like. Imagine that on your bed. It'd be very dramatic, wouldn't it? $59.92 for this bundle. Okay, Delphine will be on pre-order in about 7 minutes' time. Promise, promise, promise. Hannah's working away to get it sorted for you. Only 20 of these left. Only 20 of these bundles left. $59.92. Gorgeous, lovely colours, aren't they? Remember as well, I just need to tell you as well, nothing to do with any of this, but remember the blue mannequin is now back in stock. Blue one is the one with the left-hand leg. I haven't got it on today's show, but we didn't think we were going to get any more, and they're back in stock. We had a lot went yesterday, but we've got a few still in stock, the blue mannequin. That's the one that you can put trousers on and move the leg across. Go and look on the website. Not underneath us. Won't be underneath on today's show. It'll be on the shop, in the shop. Okay. Shall we do these by the half a metre now? Shall we start with mushrooms or shall we start with rainbows? Mushrooms, right. Oh, she's been waiting to do a little Paul's joke. We're going to do mushrooms because I'm such a fun guy. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be a long day, everyone. On grey, first of all. Oh, look, the tops of the mushrooms are little rainbows on some of them. So £7.49 for half a metre. Cute, isn't it? £7.49. It's got the grey background. You've got your little mushrooms. Well, that's a toadstool, that one, actually. Hang on, what do they call them? Parchment? Well, parchment's beige, isn't it? Got grey. What was that weird picture? Carol, what weird picture? What picture did you see, Carol? Did you show something on that we should... Oh, what's Emma been playing at now? Carol, let me know what the weird picture is. Is it my face? £7.49. Hannah, they called this one parchment. And also, people want to know what the weird picture is that we've shown. Well, we don't know. We don't know. Okay, so that's that one. I'll put that there. On white now. No, this is me. That's why I said it's me. This one's cream, white. It's white. Carol, I want Carol to let me know. She said, "What was the weird picture?" I'd love to know. Were you flipping channels and you saw somebody else? And also, my friend Laura, who works on TJC, suddenly makes a shock announcement on air yesterday that she was leaving. She's moving to Devon. They're upping sticks from London, going off to Devon or Cornwall, one of the two. Anyway, that's the second person that I know that's done that. Anyway, £7.49. Anyway, she was in tears. She was sobbing as she left. It was a green hand. What do you mean that? It was a green hand, says Chris. I wonder what that was then. £7.49. Let's move on. This is pretty, the green one. I hope they've called it green. You see, that writing on the screen is so much smaller than it normally is. I'll have to have a word with Elliot later. Hello, sunshine in green. Mushrooms. Who's not? £7.49. Cute little range, isn't it? What would you use it for? What would you make with this? Storage tubs for your mushrooms. Or for your garlic, in Hannah's case. It's what? Oh, Hannah just said she'd make a storage tub for a little child's room because there's not much room for anything else. I'm ever so sorry. Oh, here you go. It flashed on the screen. Chris said it flashed up on the screen, a green hand. Either that or I'm seeing things. Right, did anybody else see a green hand or is it Chris? Is it Chris? It's very important for Chris's health. £7.49. Next one. Right, so I'm finished the mushrooms now. We'll do the bees next. There goes my pointer. I'll have to get up to show you the size of the quilt next time. There you go, look. Excuse me, green, grey and white. Grey first. Now, is it called parchment then? It is. There you go. So what have we called this one? Parchment bees. Look at them. They're happy bees, aren't they? They're all smiling. That's why. Morning, John. I must have mixed my days up. I'm sure you were off to see your family yesterday. No, Suzanne. It's funny because Margaret thought the same thing this morning. Oh, and also I've got an apology to make for Margaret. When I was on with Susie yesterday, she said, don't you make pyjamas for your teddy bears? And I was so shocked. And I went, I haven't got a teddy bear. I have got a teddy bear. But Margaret said to me just recently, and I was thinking of a childhood teddy bear. I haven't got that anymore. She sent me one with goggles that goes flying like that. Anyway, so yes, she thought I wasn't in today. Yeah, I'm in today and then driving up straight after the show. I'm going to the Wirral straight after the show. Princess says, I saw a flash out of the corner of my eye whilst doing something else. Stuart didn't say anything. Stuart didn't see anything. Chris says, I think I'll stay in bed, too scared to get up now. Oh. Very popular smiley bees with the green hand. I wonder what it was. Her. Yeah, very popular these are, these herbies. I think they're little girl. Now, how do you know if it's a little boy or a little girl bee? Oh, yeah. But no, it's only one a girl. The queen bee. Oh, I don't know. I don't know now. Alison Marion's got up. Well, she's just joined us. Beautiful. Oh, Julie said, yes, John, I saw a bright flash. Think it's just screen thing, Jules. Well, we'll have to look back on YouTube then later, won't we? Well, unless Emma leant on the counter like that. And yeah, we've got a button that says bright green flash on it. Which colour next? Green. Green. Happy bees on green. Crazy Rain says, morning, bright and sunny here in Peterborough. Morning, Crazy Lorraine. Pretty little bees. Buzz, buzz. Oh, Alice Marion's off for her second jab today. Good luck, Alison, Marion, Alison, Mama Bebe. Hope it goes well. I had no side effects at all on it after either of mine. I've had both of mine. 7:49. Beautiful. There we go. White one. Oh, and it'll be called cream. But it's definitely pure white, this one. Blue wings, these have got. Well, you wouldn't see them. They have to do the wings different colour because you wouldn't see them with the white background, would you? They're disco bees, those. Disco bee. What are you doing in the embroidery bit of the show? What are we doing, Hannah? Hannah, that's Hannah's hour. She's not coming to present, but she's chosen everything in that hour. No, that one did. It was the other one that didn't. 7:49. I'll do it. June, from here I can see books, one embroidery skein. There's one embroidery skein. Oh, no. But what is in that hour that's brilliant is there's the embroidery box. We keep embroidery skeins in. And is it 10 free ones you get in there? Or is it 8? You get free embroidery skeins in there. I've got some Tula Pink fabric. I've got some calico. I've got some lovely books. I've said that. In fact, the Generation Game, this, isn't it? Got some fat quarters to do embroidered animals, apparently. There we go. Right, now, we're going to pre-order now to prove Delphine, both her patterns for both hours have now gone live. Are we going to show it? Yes, here's the website. Click on Watch the Show Live. Do not send a message this time. Do not pass go. Go down to pre-order. Click on pre-order. Refresh your page. And keep going down because they'll be right at the bottom. There are all the things, June, in the embroidery hour there. There's Delphine's cushions. Now, please note that obviously the one without the circle is the mustard colour, but the two others have got the mustard coloured picture, but they've got a grey, a teal and a pink. Blush. Where's the other one? There's a fourth one, isn't there? Oh, why is the picture different on that one then? Okay. So there's Delphine's first hour. Then there's an exclusive B panel in that hour as well. Behave. And then, oh, now, here's Delphine's second hour. Go down to the, oh, there you go. Instructions on their own. 3 different kits, 3 different size kits. One's got a 5-inch square, one's got a 10-inch square, and one's got a design roll. Right, the one with the 5-inch square we've called a cushion kit. And then the one with the 10-inch squares and the, there you go, isn't that lovely? And then we've also got this brand new, look, 30s playtime. So if you want to make it in that, we've got that version. They don't come with the kits or the instructions. They're just upsells of different 5-inch, 10-inch and design rolls. Bees are selling already. Bees are selling already. Right. Rainbows. No. It's important. It's important we tell you when it happens. Rainbows. Paint the whole world with a rainbow. Tea's made. Oh, hang on. Don't understand that. Oh, no. The other people have had the green flash as well. Margaret, good morning, John. Second time this morning. Think you confuse people by saying you're for the next 3 days. You're going to see Julie. Nice to see you. Love the shirt. Very slimming. Good morning, Hannah. I'll just mention your teddy bear as well, Margaret. Oh, I've never seen that before. Looks spooky. Denise says, morning, John team. The quilt behind you looks familiar. I have it on my bed. Well, I never. Which one first, sorry? Sorry, yeah. Grey one. I've done now. I've done. Rainbow. On parchment. Lovely children's quilt, maybe. Children's curtains, Hannah's saying. Blind. You could make a lovely blind out of it, couldn't you? Yeah, lovely. Well, weather and kind of rainbows. Because it's gender fluid, isn't it? Friend of Hannah's did all the nursery in rainbows and weather because she didn't know what she was having. She knew she wasn't a baby, but she didn't know if she was having a boy or a girl. So he's going to move out when the second one arrives. If it's a little girl, it won't matter. Becky Alexander Frost says good morning to everybody. Hello. Who's having a baby? Oh, Hannah's friend who had the first baby, who had used the rainbows. She'll have 2 under 2 children running around. Okay, do you want white or green? Green next. There you go. Remember, the fabric does have a direction. £7.49. This one's the green happy rainbows. Was there anybody in there to discuss about the panel of the week? Okay. Because there's a lot of noise. I think there's a bus, a mini bus might have arrived. Beautiful, £7.49. It's lovely, that green. This is very fresh. Lots of Delphines being checked out. Oh, the 30s Playtime Charm Pack is very popular as well. And you're only seeing the top one, aren't you? That's lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. We haven't done blind. We haven't done making a blind show, have we? Maybe I should suggest it. Nothing new there then. White, or not white, they say it's cream. It's lovely, isn't it? Now, does it say we can make a little girl's skirt or some dungarees? Dungarees would be cute, wouldn't they? Baby dungarees. Now, it normally would say don't make children's nightwear out of it, but this is fine. So I was thinking pyjamas. Kids' storage bags, like drawstring tops, or the PE bags for school. They're swimming. Oh, are they allowed to do PE or swimming yet at school? Becky Alexander said the sun and clouds are making us smile. Aww. You're not been very well, have you, Becky Alexander Frost? Hope you're getting better. Right, now, I've got to... do you want me to show the mega bundle again before I go on? Mega bundles, you get half a metre of the mushrooms in white, half a metre of the mushrooms in grey, half a metre of the mushrooms in green, half a metre of the bees in grey, half a metre of the bees in green, half a metre of the bees in white, half a metre of the rainbows in grey, half a metre of rainbows in green, and half a metre of rainbows in white. You're getting half a metre for free if you buy the mega bundle. Now, obviously, when you're buying it by the half metre, you can buy as much as you want, buy half metre increments. This way, you're just getting half a metre of everything, but you are getting this one or that one for free. You're only paying for 8, but you will receive all 9. I know, it's cute. It's very fresh, isn't it? That was me opening my water bottle, sorry. Right, now, Hannah's made a complimentary bundle to go with it. When we say complimentary, we mean go with, not for free. Okay, so it's not called Hello Sunshine. It's called what? Sunshine Walks. Okay, $29.99, right? So you get half a metre of white, half a metre of a soft grey. Then look, now, is that one called Shadow, that one? Is that one called the Shadow print, that one? Yeah, that's Shadow. That's Melange. That's Melange. And that's Melange. They're lovely, aren't they? So you get yellow, sky blue, grass green, another sky blue with a pattern, soft grey, and a white. $29.99. Even if you're not buying the Hello Sunshine fabric, that's a lovely bundle to get, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? $29.99. Becky Alexander Frost, kids have to go. No, they have to go to school in their PE kit and wear it all day on their PE days. Oh, I didn't know that. And then Georgina says, morning, John and team. Love the quilt behind you. It's on today. It's next. It's coming up next in a minute, during this hour. There's no demonstration. It's just me talking you through it. £29.09 for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bundle. Beautiful. Rightio. Make sure you check out on that one. Very, very popular, as I thought it would be. Right. They said goodbye. I was like, oh, I'm off then. Baby's bibs. Oh, actually, I've got something here which I can't sell. Yeah. Right. Quilt to go baby's bibs. If you're using that fabric, if you use that fabric, this would be lovely. You get 3. The what? The baby fabric. I would use any fabric, but it'd be nice in those. Or, you know what I mean? In these, it'd be lovely. What you do is you could make part of them out of this and part of them out of the complementary bundle. They're going to go beautifully together, aren't they? So in here, you've got the, you know how it works, Quilt You Go. You get your batting with it already printed on, and then you cut your pieces and you sew them on and quilt as you go. There are 3 different patterns in here. There's a very, very easy block one. Then there's a slightly more difficult squared, like log cabiny one. And then there's one here with triangle. None of them are difficult. None of them are difficult. So basically, you get the batting. You need to supply fabric that you're going to cut up for the top and fabric that you're going to put underneath it as the backing. Quilt by numbers, that's what it's like. Oh, Sue says my grandson's just off to school in his PE kit too. How strange. But if they do rugby, does that mean they have to sit in mud all day long? Must be either PE at the end of the day or only indoors. Oh no, because it must be outdoors, the PE. You can't be running around a gym, surely. Anyway, who knows? £10.99, Quilt As You Go, babies' bibs. I'm sure we've made these plenty of times. Janice must have made these. Yeah, if you go to Quilt As You Go Bibs online, you'll see lots of different demos of that. It's very simple. And you get 3 bibs in there for £10.99. So each bib's what, £3 something each. Lovely. I'll just show both of these, right? If you make the baby's bibs, you can use Velcro or one-touch fastening, or you can use the snap fasteners. To put the snap fasteners on, you'd need these Vario pliers, right? And in here, in between there, the handles, all different attachments to do different jobs with. You don't just buy them just to do the snaps. You do all sorts with them. £12, but you do need them to do the snaps. Lovely if you're a bag maker or make lots of children's clothes. Oh, what was that? Oh, Elliot. Sue, we did lampshade kits at Sewing Quarter and they weren't very popular. Yeah. Elliot's in a good mood today, isn't he? Maybe he's got rid of his headache. £12.99, Vario pliers. Oh, what's they called? Pilers. Hang on. Was the spelling on? Oh, it's gone now. It's gone now. No, it's fine. No, it's right. It's right. It's correct spelling. It's my eyes. It's my eyes. It's because it's so far. I need to talk to somebody about how little the writing is there on the telly. Anyone, doesn't matter, anyone who listen. Right now, if you want some of these snap fasteners on the website, not underneath, on the shop, there's the big box where you get like 300 of them. But if you want to just get 72 of them in different colours, then this is perfect. Becky Alexander Frost says, prim pliers are my go-to tool in bag making. That's exactly what Hannah said. £11.99 these are. Now, obviously, you will need the pliers to put these in. The pliers are going to go on the other side there. There you go. There you go. Once you've got those pliers, though, you've got them forever, haven't you? £11.99. Fantastico. Now, what's next? I'm going to stand up. I just need you to understand something here. So what we've done is because there's no demonstration, we didn't have time to make this quilt. So we got our graphics team, Amy and the graphics team, to print us up one. But the biggest they could print up was this size, which shows you the overall pattern, right? But what I want you to know is it's 78 inches. Yours will be 78 inches across. So it'll go from the corner here right the way across to here. So yours would go to there. That's how big yours would be. I'd like to thank Hannah for bringing some ribbon in from home so that we could do that. So there's enough fabric to do the front of, it's true, that's your ribbon, isn't it? It's 78 by 78 inches. So on yours, everything on here will be bigger because in proportion to the 78 by 78. So I just wanted to explain that first of all. And you didn't think that you were going to pay £159 for a lap size quilt because it's huge. The quilt is massive, 78 by 78. It's massive. It's brand spanking new today. Right. We've had loads and loads and loads of people asking about this. So first of all, the price, £159.99. But look, you can have it on split pay. 3 payments of £53.33. No interest charged whatsoever. And you will be sent it after you've paid your first instalment, or the money will be taken as it leaves our warehouse, right? So it comes in the box. Now, it's not what you're expecting in here, because I opened this morning in prep and I was like, oh, that's a little bit different. So it's all made with the blues fabric, which you've seen before. So first of all, you get the lovely big box. I'm not going to show you what's inside straight away. So you get your fabric, right? So all your fabric that you need. Oops. And your instructions here, right? I'll just shut that because there's a surprise in there, right? So here we go. Now, I haven't opened this one because I've got some of the fabrics here. I don't think we ever had this one and this one by the ½ metre. This was inspired by this fabric. It was called Chiquita and inspired by Josephine Baker's song. These ones here are I've got this here actually. Look, this one's this one. I just don't want to open the pack because I know these are all going to sell. That's that fabric there. And then that fabric there is this fabric here, look. Look. Do you want me to open it? Do you want me to open it rather than doing that? Okay. I was just trying to be good and not open it. Right, okay, so look, I'll show you in the instruction booklet here. On the back of it, it tells you exactly what you've got. So this fabric here, which now, I don't know if you can see it close to, it's beautiful. It's like an ecru colour, but look, it's got little white musical instruments on it. It's called notes, tonal Billy. That must be Billie Holiday. And you get 4 3/4 yards, 4 yards and 3/4 of that. That's for your background, right? Then you get this one here. You get do get 2 pieces of this, right? So look, this piece here is for your piecing, and this piece here is for your binding. So you get 2 pieces of that. That's called Waterfall by Parker. That's inspired by. Now, what jazz person was called Parker? I'll think about that one, right? Then you get this one here, which is called Joseph. Oh, it's called Josephine. That's right. That's right. So that's that one. We never had this one. You get ½ yard of that one. It's beautiful, isn't it? Then you get the one with the musical instruments on here, which is called Notes by Ella Fitzgerald, inspired by Ella Fitzgerald. That's lovely. You get ½ yard of that one. And then you get the dark version of that, which is beautiful, which is called Duke, after Duke Ellington. It's not exactly the same. It's instead of the minims and crotchets, it's got like fireworks going on in there. Then you get this one here, which is called Josephine again. You get ½ yard of that one. Right, so that's for all of, you think, oh, that's fine, John, that's lovely, that's really lovely. You get the little brochure to show you the finished quilt. It's 78 inches by 78 inches. Doesn't it look lovely? Because it graduates out, it ombres out from the pale in the middle right the way through to the dark, dark blue around the outside. And then all of your instructions are in here, look. So every single, it's all half square triangles, look. Every instruction, so it's not difficult. It looks really difficult, doesn't it? Oh, apparently the block is Tree of Paradise block. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, I can see that, can't you there? So there's 4 blocks, 4 big blocks. Tree of Paradise block, right? So there's all your instructions. Close up of all your quilting and everything there. Now, and there's and more instructions, And so literally, look, it goes through before you begin. Then it says prepare your fabrics, right? Then it's got piece the half square triangles, all the piece the quilt, prepare the quilt. Do you know what I mean? It's got everything. Prepare your wadding, make your quilt sandwich, quilt it. So that's everything there, right? And you've even got a template for the birds. Now you're going to go, well, where's the fabric? Where's the fabric for the birds? So then you go back to the box, and in the box, you've got your birds already cut out. They're already cut out, and not only are they already cut out, but they've already got, like, it's not Bondaweb, but it's a fusible. You peel the paper off, and they're all ready to go on your quilt, right? But that's not all, because you're thinking, oh, I love half square triangles, but I'm not very good at the accuracy and all that sort of thing. Don't worry, because look, now I thought this was a tube of Bondaweb when I opened it, right? I'm going to open this because I've opened the fabric, right? What you do is you cut your fabric in strips of 8.5 inches. Yeah, oh, this is a product from it. It's so Emma, I was going to show you the label. Right, look, what you do is you cut your fabric into strips of 8.5 inches. Oh, there you go. Just be gentle with the first one that you open. Look, then you put it onto your fabric, cut the fabric 8.5 inches wide, right? Lay 2 fabrics right sides together, pin the paper on the top of the paper, and then you following the arrows sew on the dashed lines using a 1.5 stitch length. Oh, it's very short stitch length. You don't have to do that. Cut on solid lines and tear the paper away. And it creates all of your 3-inch finished half square triangles. Julie on my bottom. Hi, John. It was Charlie Parker, the bird. Oh, best sax player ever. Thank you very much indeed. Charlie Parker, I have to remember that. Where does it say that? Apparently, John Scott, you've got a twinkle in your eyes today. Is there anything you'd like to share with the group? You look very well. Love, Julie. Well, no, thank you very much indeed. No twinkle. There's no, apart from Hannah, obviously. But the thing is, I think it's because, remember I had all those more food allergy testing, right? And my diet is really, 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 limited, right? And it's boring, but I think I'm not doing it to lose weight. I'm doing it for health reasons and everything, but I feel so much better since I've done it. So maybe that's it. I wish I could lose the weight as well, but there you go. What's the matter, Han? This quilt kit? Okay, it's only been, go on. Oh, now the places that Hannah can find it for sale, it says it's a limited edition. No, well, we haven't, have we? But yeah, I'd say, how many of these have we got, by the way? Oh, my word. Please be careful. Please be careful on this one. But how fantastic is this, right? We can't confirm it's limited edition because we haven't got it on our graphs or anything, but other people have put on their websites it's limited edition for the quilt kit itself. Yeah, because the fabric, you can get the fabric, but the quilt kit itself. Now, also, the thing is, if you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can save that for another project. But the pattern, some people have said they've already got the pattern. Oh, and I need to tell you that when you buy the pattern and everything, some kits don't come with the bird in it. Some kits, because it says, if you bought this, oh, maybe this is the limited one because this has got the birds cut out in it. Anyway, how brilliant is that? How brilliant. They've thought of everything, haven't they? So you get all of that fabric, you get the very thorough instructions, and you get your birds already cut out for you, even though you've got a template. So if you want to do it again in the future, you've got the template for the birds. If you want to do, say this one's obviously blue, say you want to do it in pink or yellow or green or something like that, you can do. I just need to say, the people who've got it in their baskets, please be careful. Okay, there are now more people got it in their baskets than we've got available. Okay, we'll stay with you. We'll stay with you. Let's see if I've got any messages here. Happy birthday, Mandy. Is it Mandy Shaw's birthday today? Yep. What? Oh, Janet Clare, who designed it. Right, Janet Clare put this kit together. She's the one who's written it. It's a limited edition. So that would make sense, wouldn't it? So it definitely is a limited edition. Right? Yeah, limited edition it is. It's a limited edition by Janet Clare. It's called Jazz It Up a Little. It's 78 by 78 inches finished. So remember, if you just tuned in, you're not getting one that size. Yours goes all the way to there. Right? From there to there is 78 inches. That's how big yours will be, 78 inches square. I just don't want you to think you're getting a lap size quilt, that's all. So let me just take you through it, because there's more people got this in their baskets now than we've got stock of. So some of you are going to be disappointed when you come to check out that you haven't got it. So you get the lovely box, comes in the lovely box first of all. The instructions are so thorough. I can't tell you, it's about to sell out, it's about to sell out. There's 2 not checked out now. Oh, crikey, we started with loads of these. There's 2. What? 2 not checked out. Hannah just keeps going to my ear. No, 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 like this. Yippee, Janet Clare's wonderful designer, got the kit. Thank you, Sewing Street, for bringing her into the fold, from Christina. There you go. A message from Frankie. Do you remember me? Just brought this to make for my blues musician husband. Brilliant. Oh yes, I can see that, because it's somebody loves music, and it's not florally, is it? You know what I mean? And I'm not being gender, but oh, Sandra, what's the matter, Sandra? Oh no. Right, Sandra, the postage is £3.95, but once for the whole day. Down there, in a minute, that box will say, it's actually saying is it's saying you pay one. Elliot was going to sort that, wasn't he? Last time we had this, Elliot was. Oh, doesn't he? And yet he said he was going to sort it. Right, in a minute. Oh no, it's not that one. Basically, you pay 1 post and packaging for the whole day of £3.95. You don't pay 1p. You don't pay 1p. Okay, brilliant. It's so weird, it normally comes up now. Anyway, so it's £3.95 post and packaging, my thing. Okay, oh my word, what a fabulous show today. Delphine and the gorgeous quilt that I've just had to buy from Michelle. And me, I'm here, Michelle, as well. Oh, sold out. Right, okay. Right, it's time to go as well. Can I just, before I do, can I just say this, because I think this is really important. That beautiful fabric that quilt's made out of, we've got a fat quarter bundle here. I haven't got it open, but I can... Oh, right, there are only 2 of these left. I thought they'd all sold out. I thought they'd all gone, right? They're $99.99, but watch. Yeah, you missed it. There you go. $49.99 split pay. Split pay, you do not pay any interest whatsoever. You just pay your $49.99 today and then $49.99 in a month's time, and it's paid for. All of those exquisite colours. All these half meters, right? So we had the collection, right? Very quickly before I go to the break. You see all of these? Can we just show those, Emma? All of these are available by the half meter. Let me just fold that one up. All of these are half. Now, I've not got time to play them now, because obviously we're going into Delphine's hour now. All of these are available by half meter. Hannah's going to put them through during the break, so they will be on show deals rather than in pre-order. I just need to point this one out, because producer Kat has bought some of this, and she's going to put this in a frame and put it on her bathroom wall. I think she was going to put it that way, actually. She's going to just literally put that in a frame and have it on her bathroom wall. She loves it so much. Congratulations if you got the quilt. Oh, right, okay. Now, in the next act, can we just show the picture? Sorry. Right. They're on pre-order. They've only been on pre-order for half an hour. The mustard bee on the left-hand side, half the stock has gone already. Right? So we will see you. Delphine will be here. We'll see you in about... And I know I've gone over, so Delphine will get more time as well. So you'll get a full hour, don't you worry. What's the matter? I'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it. So now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page. If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
How gorgeous are these? How lovely are these, right? Do you think I've got a twinkle in my eye today? People keep saying I've got a twinkle in my eye.
You always have.
Oh, I've always had. I'm tired. That's what it is. It's since me and Hannah finished, you see. That's what it is. Hannah thinks we're boyfriend and girlfriend, you see. Don't laugh. Hannah's totally serious. Yeah. Anyway, look, how beautiful is this? How beautiful. Now, what Delphine's going to do is she's going to show you different techniques. Because if you see, the finish on this one here is different to the finish on this one here. So we will be, look, see, there's more applique on this and everything like that, more work on this one. So that's what Delphine, oh, I'm sorry, you can see my, I just moved that out of the way. We have to clean the table, you see, between the breaks. Anyway, so they're just two of the colourways. Now, I need to tell you that the gold mustard one is absolutely flying out. I'll put that one on the down like that. Right, so now the way this works is you get the panel and the instructions, and then there are add-ons afterwards. So let me explain what it is. So what you get in the bundles is you get the instructions. So I'll show you the full instruction here. We're starting with mustard. They all come with instructions, but I'll just show you the instructions, because as ever with Delphines, they are incredibly, incredibly thorough. Do you know what I mean? They're amazing, aren't they? Absolutely fantastic. So all of that, right? So you get that. Now, this is the bundle you get with the mustard one. I'll put it straight down flat on the table so you can see. Oh, hang on, which way up to go? There we go. Right, so this will make... Now, it makes the front of the cushion. So you see here, this is the fabric for this bit here. You have to supply your own fabric for the back there, right? So you get everything else though. Look. So you get the big square there for the front of the cushion. Then you get, now, we'll test Delphine's knowledge of flowers now. Oh, optional. I've never heard of that. Optional flower. They're all called optionals. Yeah, Monty Don, very optional. Right, so you get the white flower, the pink flower, the bunch of flowers, and then down here you get all the components of a bumblebee. Then you get all these extra, look, extra bees, extra bees, extra bees. This is all extra. Then this is your body of your bee. These are your legs, and they're your legs. Yeah, and there's your wings, right? Now, the wings, you could just use this if you want to, but we've got another suggestion for the wings in a second. So that's the mustard one. £19.99. So for your £19.99, you get the panel, totally exclusive to us, and you get your instructions, right? And that will make that one. You need a bit of extra fabric for here, but I'll tell you about that in a second, right? So that's mustard, which is very popular. More than half of mustard went. Oh. Right, mustard will have gone once you've all checked out, right? Grey next, which is this one. Okay, now on the website, right, on the website, it's the same picture with a little circle saying different colourway, is it? Oh, grey is the kit image. Oh, grey is the kit image, okay. Okay. There we go. So there's your grey. Now, you get your same flowers, your same bumblebee, but you just get a grey honeycomb on this, plus you get the instructions. £19.99. Beautiful. Okay, that's the grey one, and that will make... Oh, there you go. No, that's fine. You've got a picture, that's fine. That will make that one. Third of the stock of the grey one's gone. So I'll keep that one out here. Now, which colour next? Oh, I've got real issues with my blooming talk back again today. No, it's not you. It's I'm getting really... Go on. Which one? Blush is next, which is this one. Yeah, now the image on the web is a picture of another one with a circle on. That's right for this one, isn't it? So this is your... Oh, get it the right way up, John. This is your blush one. There's your blush one. So it's all exactly the same, but you get the blush. You get the blush square. Okay? And then last but not least, we've got the teal. How's the blush doing, by the way, sales-wise? Oh, quarter of the stock of the blush one's gone. This is lovely, this colour. I can do it, Hannah. I can do it. Don't worry. Right, so there you go. There's your teal. Isn't that lovely? 19.99, you get the teal and you get the... Now, I've not got the teal one made up, obviously, but that'll be very dramatic as the background, won't it? So for 19.99, you get the panel and you get the instructions. Okay? Quarter of the stock. Now, isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? The mustard one sold out and when you've all checked out, but the other three are level pegging, all level pegging. Right, now, shall I go next? Shall I go to the wings next? Right, now this fabric here, do not iron this fabric. Do not iron this fabric. In my day, we called this twinkle chiffon. I'm not quite sure what we called it. Rainbow pearl organza. That's, oh, look. Oh, do not iron it. I only know that because when I did a show with Norman Wisdom called Jingle Jangle, we had the girls that played the clouds had their dresses made out of this. Who ironed them? Me. Oh, it's only £1.39. Right, okay. I need to tell you that is really, really cheap. That's really, really affordable for twinkle chiffon or for rainbow pearl organza. Right, okay. The other thing I need to tell you, in my next hour, I've got the textile book, right? You need this for the textile book. You need some of this for the textile book as well. You only need half a metre. Half a metre's plenty. If you want, but isn't it lovely? Isn't it just gorgeous? £1.39. Do not iron it though. Do not iron it. Okay. I'll show you the wings. Right, here you go. Look, so we've used it to do this bit here. You'll have loads left over if you think you're getting half a metre. You'll have loads left. That's why I said you only need half a metre. Yeah, and then the next hour I've got that lovely, it's a beautiful, beautiful textile art book. And that's what you need for that book. Oh, right. We have got so much of this, like hundreds. Right, I'll say it again. Okay, and how much have gone? Okay, 100 people have checked out already on that, just so you know. Right, okay. So I'm going to put that there. Do not iron it. You've heard it here. Do not iron it. Right, so now I've got an embroidery skein bundle here. So in... Oh, right, okay. In the bundle, you get 4 threads. Yeah, look at the still one, because mine isn't very interesting. So you get a black, a yellow, a white, and a silver. There it is. £6.49 for that little bundle there. That's what Delphine's used to add details to her work. Oh, and they're all individual, are they? Oh, yes, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's your embroidery there. I've got a gold one as well. If you want to do on the mustard one, some gold. I'll do that in. Oh, it's underneath on the web. Right. Okay. So now, what do we need now? Which colour do we want to do first? Vanilla first. So this, if you want to do a vanilla backing to your cushion, you only need half a metre. You only need half a metre. So these are our regular Rose and Hubble solids here. That's vanilla. Yeah, if you want to, you could use it as a wall hanger. You don't have to have a backing to the cushion. You don't have to make a cushion. But if you wanted to, then that there is your vanilla. You just need half a metre. Delphine, trying to work here, girl. Next, silver. There you go, soft grey. They call it silver. Half a metre, £3.49. So you just need half a metre. If you are making a cushion, you just need half a metre of that. Be plenty. Okay. Then teal. Now on my telly, it depends which screen I look at. On this telly in here, this looks the same colour as my shirt. My shirt is definitely like a French navy blue, but this is like definitely teal. See, it looks blue on my telly in here. What's it look like on your screen in there? Not you, Delphine. You're looking at the same one as me. With my eyes, it's gorgeous, the gorgeous rich dark teal. But on here, like, oh no, not like that. A gorgeous, gorgeous dark teal. It's not navy blue. On our screens in here, it looks navy blue. So I just want you to know it's the teal, dark teal fabric. Lovely, rich, dark teal fabric. Okay? Then I've got blush. This is lovely. It's a gorgeous colour, this one. $3.49. I don't know why I keep looking at the screen. I know it's $3.49. 100% cotton, 44 inches wide, machine washable, quilting weight. Perfect for the back of your pillow cushion. Brilliant. And then last but not least, now, I know why they've chosen this one, but it's not the right... I'm only saying this, I'm not being negative. I promise, I promise, promise. But it's not necessarily the colour that you'd put with this one. You can see there. Yeah, you can see, you see what I mean. You see, I'd be, you might love that, but I just think that might be a little bit, I think a green, like a khaki green or a limey green would look nice on this one. Or what's our, a pistachio or a chartreuse might look quite nice. Anyway, that's that. Now, I've got one other thing before we go to Delphine, haven't I, that I need to show. This is nothing to do, well, not nothing to do. You don't need this for this project whatsoever. This is just an exclusive panel that we've made using Delphine's drawings, but we've made a panel, but it's so wide I can hardly hold it open. They're 5-inch squares. So it's like a 5-inch charm pack, isn't it? How many did you get? 40. 40 squares you get in there for $12.99. So there's your optional flowers. There's your little bumblebees on the honeycombs. There's your big bumblebees. And there's your optional flowers in small. Make something to go with. But that, $12.99, but they're all 5-inch squares. Beautiful. Okay, have a look. Oh, let me put it down so you can look at the pictures. So that's one side there. There you go. So that's only half of it. I'm only showing you half of it at the moment. The other side, well, it's not the other side, it's the other half of it because it's, look. Oh, and there's loads of white fabric left over as well for you to use as sashing and things. But look. Beautiful, $12.99. Now, that's like a panel of the week price, isn't it? $12.99 for all those you get. So how many charm packs, 5-inch charm packs have you seen, right, that have $12.99? It's exclusive to us, not available to anyone else. Beautiful, I was going to say beautiful Delphine's drawings. Delphine's beautiful drawings. Delphine's also beautiful as well. We love Delphine. Just so you know, we absolutely adore Delphine here. She's a nightmare, but we love her. B, it's just called B. 40 fabric squares panel. B. B. Oh. Keep going through, so I'll remind you, but that'll sell out. That's definitely going to sell out. But keep going through and just checking out. Mustard bee is definitely sold out. Mustard bee is definitely sold out. Right, is that it? Can we go on with some sewing? Oh, the organza's close to selling out. We had so much of that. So much of it. I'm not surprised. It's very reasonable. Right, I'll let Hannah put graphics in because we can do some sewing. Hello.
Hello, lovely.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yes, we've done matching today.
I know. I always think of you. I wonder what John's going to be wearing.
Ah. Well, she's thinking of me with clothes on. At least that's one good thing, isn't it? Oh, now she feels sick. Well, there you go. Okay, so this is beautiful, as all of your designs.
Thank you.
What are you going to show us today, then?
Oh, I'll show you how to make it. And a few little tricks and a few little different ways, so you can have it. If you're as a beginner sewer, I'm going to show you a nice easy way, or if you want to have a bit more of a challenge, I'm going to show you different ways of doing the embroidery and doing the wings and how to attach them without going anywhere near it with your iron.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah. Right. So I'm going to. I'll start with the pink one. I think.
Yes.
I love this one. I think it's really pretty. Okay. So You don't need to add a seam allowance in. This is an 18-inch square, so I tend to use a 20-inch pad. So if you want it a bit looser, then use a smaller pad.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is cut out the main square. So there is loads of extra bees and extra things. You don't have to use every single thing.
Yes.
It'd be quite nice to use a couple of the bees on something else. You know, like you could have it as a little on your t-shirt with a bee kind or a denim jacket.
Nice, yeah. We could have given you a longer ruler, you know.
I know, but I just picked up this one. It was the first one I grabbed my hand. Yeah, oh yeah, I've got the really long ones.
Yeah, don't worry. You're there now.
I'm here now. There we are. Yeah, I should have picked up the bigger one, shouldn't I?
No, don't worry.
There we are. So keep all these extra white bits.
Uh-huh.
I always use those for other projects. You know, for the next the quilt that I do later on, I always make the windows and things out of scraps. So, don't throw anything away.
Crazy Rain says, yay, Delphine's back. We love her designs.
Oh, hi.
Willow wants the bee panel. Lots of people. I've just had to order the teal kit and the organza fabric, even though I said I'm not buying anything else for a while. It's just too beautiful. You see, there's a lot of love out there for you, Delphine.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what I was
So
going to call you
kind.
then. Delphine Welsh Gordon, I was going to call you. That's a costume designer. Gerardine says, ordered the mustard one for my niece who was at the Manchester Arena at the terrible time. Oh, what a lovely thought, Gerardine. That's beautiful. Blurt says they're very beautiful. Right, okay, let's get on, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to actually demo it on the pink, but I just want to show you how dramatic this teal will look with all the pieces.
Brilliant.
Another thing you will need Bonder web.
Oh, I've got Bondweb.
I find it easier to cut the pieces out. So if you don't have it, then it's not the end of the world, but it does help to stop it fray, and it's just easier to work with. Make your life easier, put it on some Bonder web.
That one's $2.99, that strip there.
Okay, so all you do is iron your Bonder web to the reverse of the pieces that you want to use.
Right.
So I'm going to actually be using mine as a bit of a
do you want one?
reference to where I put the... Hasn't got the flowers on that one.
Oh, no.
There we go.
We are sanitised, don't worry. We are all sanitised.
Very much so.
Oh, I've got the... Okay, you keep going. The sanitiser's just gone all over my
Mine's
iPad.
here. There we go. And there we go. So there's my flowers.
Beautiful.
And then...
How is your garden, by the way? Has it started?
A little bit. I've had a few come out, actually. What about you?
Oh, they're all so... They've
You've got
just
a
coming
gardener,
out
though,
now.
haven't you? You've got a gardener, haven't you?
Gosh, yeah.
Of course he has. Yeah.
No, I did plant 3 plants myself this week. I did
you?
I bought 3 clematises and I
Oh,
planted
my
those.
clematis has come out lovely, actually.
Oh.
You'll be able to come round and have a brew now.
I will.
There we
I
go.
thought of you when I went for my second jab. I did think about
Did you go
coming
to into the village?
The what?
Did you go in the village?
No.
Did you go somewhere
It was
else?
too busy, you see, because
Yeah.
they didn't want you to leave. You know what I mean? They were having you in, out and everything, and there were so many cars coming into the medical centre. I just thought, I won't even go into the village. I'll wait till it's all over.
Yeah, it was. It is busy. I had mine the other day, actually.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Well, you're older than you look then.
I am, John. Do I hide it well?
It's good what makeup can do, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of makeup as well. There we are. So as you can see, what I've done
So you cut
is-
all the pieces out.
and put them on Bonder web, and
Yeah.
then you just lay them all out like so. But there's a placement guide in the instructions.
I was going to say, in the instruction, there is a placement guide for where you want to place everything.
So you can, but if you want to put the flowers somewhere else, you don't want to put them exactly where we've laid them out. Put them where you like. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's I just wanted to show you it on the teal. I've
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
out a
for
few
the
extra
drama.
bees. Yeah. So you can put those wherever you like. Look. So
Oh,
I've
that's
just-
what you use the extra bees for?
Yeah, you can
oh,
put them on there.
fantastic, yeah.
So that's it on the teal. So I'm going to go ahead. I just wanted you to see that, just
Yeah,
to see
no,
how
perfect.
pretty it is, because I love that colour. This is probably I think it's my favourite colour.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's mine. What's your favourite?
Well, no, I love that teal, but I also love the mustard as well. But then I like the pink as well that you're about to use, because it's not a pink, is it? It's
No,
not
it's
a
a-
sort of bubblegum pink.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put that towards Okay, so let's get these ready. So I'm going to show you it with the organza. I'm going to show you how to actually put it on.
Okay.
So first of all, I'm just going to actually lay these down. Sorry, I was making a bit of noise when you was talking
Yeah,
earlier.
you were. Just about.
I was preparing how to put all these.
Excuse me.
Put all these on. But it's quite a quick project, this one, but it looks really cool because you see in the shops, they're all over the place, aren't they? At the moment, all the bees. But I think, you know, I know I'm a bit biased, but I think this one's better. I think this one's so pretty with the pink.
So yeah, so it's up to you how many of the flowers you either use or don't use. Because on this one, on the mustard one, we've got no flowers at all, have we? Just literally got the bee. Which is beautiful. But it's your choice, it's your cushion, it's your project. And again, you don't have to make it into a cushion, make it into a wall hanging or centre of a quilt or anything like that, couldn't you?
And like you say, if you don't use the flowers, you can use these on a different project.
Yeah, totally.
So it's not just one project. There we are. Where's that one go? Yeah, something like that. There we are. Okie doke. So I'm going to press those into place now because I know that I'm not going to move them again.
Okay.
It would help if I put the... Now, I do quilt mine, so I do use a bit of wadding underneath, but if you don't want to do use the wadding, it doesn't really matter. But okay. I quite like how it makes the wings...
Bye then.
I quite like how it makes the wings stand out.
Yeah.
It would help if I turn the iron on.
Oh, is it not even switched on?
No.
Floor manager.
It was my fault. I plugged it in, but I just haven't switched it on. So yeah, give me a second. I'll tidy up a little bit.
Okay then. Sheila says, good morning, John and Delphine. I set my alarm clock so I don't miss Delphine's show. I love her shows and I've got most of her products. Just love them.
Oh, that's lovely.
Aww.
They're so kind. Feeling the love this morning.
Oh, that's good.
So what I do say when you do come to press, I'm just jumping ahead now because while I'm waiting for more iron to warm up. When I have written it in the instructions, read them before you jump ahead to the next stage because it's very easy to glue it all down. Whereas what I don't want you to do is glue these side bits here. Because that's what we're going to use to keep our organza in place.
Oh, okay.
So everything else you can just sort of lay on top. And you can, if you haven't got the organza, you can see as I'm putting this on now roughly what it will look like.
So that's it, just the one from the panel, isn't it? You put on there, yeah.
That's it without the organza.
Organza's sold out.
And you get so much of it. What I quite like with the organza, I'd use it on the back.
Of the cushion?
Like use the plain white and then put that over the top.
Oh, you haven't got cats, obviously.
No.
But you've got children.
I have, but they don't really go,
You got a husband as well.
I know, he just scrunches them all up.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because I like my cushions to be really plump. So that I'm probably wasting my life going around.
Cushions have to be sat on though.
I know, because you sat on, what you sat on today? What are you sat on now?
I haven't been sitting on one of yours all week. I've been sitting on that one all week.
Oh, but look what he sat on.
But that's what cushions are for, isn't it? I'll turn it over.
You sat on the Highland cow. Oh dear. There we are. I can feel the heat of the iron now. It's actually coming on now.
But you said the heat of my anger.
Oh dear. So all the little pieces just sort of tuck underneath. I've lost a leg now.
Oh no.
No, here we go. Here we are. So as you can see already, it's a nice easy project.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you a few ways if you want to test your skills a little bit more. So where should we put this bee? Give this bee a home. So you want a good pair of scissors to go around some of these smaller pieces.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say, it's easy for the I can't get my words out.
Ange says, wasn't going to buy anything today, but how can I resist another project from the amazing Delphine? Aww. Everyone's getting cushions for birthdays this year. And we've got the quilt coming up in the wall behind, look, from Delphine later. Sue says, love this as I do all of Delphine's designs. Looking forward to making this very much indeed. Oh, Jane says, slow down, Delphine.
Oh, I'll slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Was that Sue?
She says, no, I love your design. I want them all. She's not, it was Sue, where is it? No, that was Jane that said slow down. Sue said, love all your designs. Laurie says, lovely to see Delphine. Her designs and demos are also always so good.
Oh, thank you.
The teal kit and instructions for a wall hanging have somehow slipped into my basket.
Oh, Is that, I think if that's the Sue that I think it is, she is absolutely amazing. She's done quite a few of my projects. I think she does them better than me.
Oh.
So all I've done is tucked all the little pieces. I've just put them where I want them.
Yeah.
Now, what I'd like you to do now, well, not you, but when you come to do it,
Yeah.
press everything in place where you want it to go, but try and stay away from this area here.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now.
You could use an applique mat as well if you want to for this, not to get your gunk on the iron.
So I've used the extra bees on that one.
Yeah, that's why we have gunk on our brand new iron.
Just get a new iron.
That is a brand new one. Oh, I see. So you're still putting the wings on, but you're just not pressing around
I'm just
the bee
not pressing
area.
around the
Yeah.
bee. So the bottom of the bee you can, but just not anywhere else.
Maureen says, "What size is the finished cushion, please? Love your designs, Delphine."
Oh, thank you. It's an 18-inch square, probably give or take half an inch.
Okay, but you put a 20-inch pad.
I always
in,
put
do you?
20-inch pads. So I always go 2 inches bigger in my pads because I like them to be firmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I've already cut out my organza. It doesn't have to be a really, perfectly cut out at this stage. And as you can see, all I've done is laid it over the top. In fact, let me just get these scissors and just cut any. You can put the wing on top and make a perfect copy of the wing, but it will move around. So you
Yeah, I
want
was
it
going to say, you're better off keeping it bigger, aren't you?
Yeah, because you're going to trim it off anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I've got any applique scissors knocking around.
Oh, have you not got any over there?
No, I don't think so.
I better not throw them.
So
I'll put them on that cushion there, so when you need them,
lovely,
you can just...
thank you. So all I've done is pop the organza underneath there.
Yeah, hopefully you got your organza. There was so much when we started the show this morning.
There, and then put a pin in it.
John, can you show me the grey fabric bee? Yes, of course I can.
That will just help to hold it in place. But by
Oh,
tucking
you've
it
got the grey
underneath-
one over there, haven't you, on the table? But
I
here you go.
have,
This
yeah.
is the panel. I'll hold it up like that. There's the grey panel. And Emma's got a picture of the finished thing. Well over half the stock of the grey one's gone. The embroidery bee skein bundle has sold out.
There we are. So it's all in
Oh,
place now.
Jane says, "Oh, I didn't mean to slow down today." She said, "I meant Delphine has been so prolific, I can't keep up with all of her projects."
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, just got sorry, loads of messages. Hi, John Delphine. I love all of Delphine's design. Can this one be made without the panel, Heidi and Skipton? No, well, no, not really. No.
No, you need the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now I've already set up my machine.
Oh, you got it working then?
Yes.
Well
yeah,
done.
got it working. With a little bit of help from Elliot, I can't take away.
Don't just. Elliot just carried it in. Oh no, Elliot didn't carry it in, did he?
No, he didn't, no. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down there. Make a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We
Right.
only have 3 minutes at the end of the hour.
So I have, like I said, I do like them quilted because I like them to stand out a bit.
Yeah.
And all you're going to do is really easy. You're just going to sew round it, sew on top. That's all you're going to do with black thread.
Okay. But now, are you using, what foot and everything are you using then?
Just a normal foot.
Oh, so it's not free motion or anything?
No,
You're just
no.
literally sewing round the outside
Just
of the
sewing round the lines and all the other bits, and then it will give it that 3D effect.
And you've got some like H640 or something like that behind.
Yeah,
it,
just a
haven't
bit.
you?
Yeah, just a bit of wadding underneath.
Yeah.
Like I say, if you want the wings to stand out, then it's quite nice to have a bit of wadding underneath.
Perfect.
Cut your wadding a little bit bigger than the actual square, just in case it moves around a little bit.
Uh-huh. Anne says, great, got my order. It's fabulous as always. Susan said, yep, I'm making mine into a wall hanging as well. Lots of you coming in for these.
Let's move that out of the way because it's going to...
Oh, Beverly, we'll show you the quilt later. I'm sorry, I hung that up very quickly in the break and forgot the graphics are going to go over it. It's all right, because I was out here on my own doing it. That was fine.
So, yeah, you're just tracing over with the sewing machine. And like I say, you do need to pin it quite well, that
Yeah.
organza to start with. So it's probably best to just go around the outside of the wing, and then you can be away with your pins then, and then you can just sew over all of the lines of the wings.
So you're literally just going round it with a straight stitch then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I did something else?
I thought they were going to have zigzag stitches on them.
No.
Oh no, it looks like you've got a zigzag satin stitch on it, but because it's the print of the wing underneath, isn't it?
I used I went round the rest of the bee with a blanket stitch, but you
Right.
can use a zigzag stitch or something else. So I just want to show you just the 3D effect it gives by going over the wings.
Julie's just popped in to have a quick look while she's at work. Marie says, love Delphine, she's such a clever lady.
Oh.
Chris says, what do I need to buy for the sewing room hanging? You need to buy, and it's in an hour's time, but you need to either buy the 10-inch charm pack bundle or the jelly roll bundle, design roll bundle. That's what you need to get if you want to make the whole quilt. Or if you're going to make a cushion, you just buy the 5-inch charm pack version.
There we go. Don't worry if you go off the line a little bit either, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
What colour cotton are you using, says Sue?
I'm using black.
Black.
A dark grey would look quite nice as
Yeah.
well. I mean, you can hand sew over the top.
Yeah, but I think if you're going to get that lovely finish like with the wing of the pattern from underneath, I think it's quite nice to have the machine stitching.
And as you can see, I am going over the wings more than over some of the lines more than once.
Yeah.
Only because I don't want to keep stopping and starting. So, but if you're at home, take your time a little bit more and don't rush it like I am.
Yeah, slow down, Delphine, slow down.
I'm busy, John.
I know.
Double busy.
Your kids back at school full time now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they would have been dropped off. My best mate Bex, bless her, she's taken them for me this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, she was round the house on Sunday for a coffee, and she helped me cut out all my bees.
Oh. That's nice.
She's very good at cutting out. Nearly there. So keeping that needle down. as you
Okay, so
go
you've
round.
gone all the way round the outside. Now you're going over all the other black lines now.
Yeah, nearly done it actually.
Yeah.
It's nearly finished. But it looks so pretty. This is my favourite part of the design actually. You know, if you don't want to do this, like, or have the organza, you could just put it on and just stitch around it and that's it. But I'm taking what can be a really, really simple, quick project to something that you can spend like, a little bit more time over and make it look really high end. You know, that's something if people came around and you spent down, you know, this extra time doing all these extra bits on it, people will be asking where you got it from.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
say,
definitely.
You know, if you go around some of the shops, you know, you see just the bee on it, it doesn't look anywhere near as effective. I know that
No.
sounds like I'm being big-headed. I'm not.
Yeah.
I just think I'll take that time to put that extra few
It's
finishes
also,
on.
I've got cushions that people aren't allowed to sit on in my house. This would have to be one of those.
Oh yeah, this is like middle of the bed cushion or.
Oh no, nobody comes in my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Sofa.
I've got a really lovely chair,
Yeah.
like a throne in my sitting room. That's where the posh. That's where the posh.
Yeah, the
ones
posh
sit.
chair
Yeah.
cushion. Yeah.
That nobody sits on.
So there we go. So that's the finished wing.
Okay.
There we are. So I don't know how well you
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
just
there
gone
you go.
over the top, but it feels really nice as well. You can feel the quilting underneath.
Please remember, if you just tuned in, don't iron the organza.
Yeah, don't go anywhere near it with your iron.
No.
Okay. So this is where these really come in handy. Applique scissors.
Excuse me. Yeah.
It allows you to get nice and close to your work and without cutting through
These are
your...
the duck-billed applique scissors.
So
Back in stock.
So if you do any of my projects regularly, you definitely need to invest in a pair of these. They are a must.
Eric says, morning, John, Delphine. I'm loving another of Delphine's masterclasses. I missed the Harry the hair cushion from a couple of weeks ago and wondered if you'll have the pattern back in stock again. I do think that I hear they are planning on having it back in.
They are, yeah.
Pam Minihani says, good morning, John, Delphine and Sewing Street team. I love, love, love bees and this looks amazing. Clever old Delphine.
Thank you all for your messages today. That's really kind.
I totally agree, Delphine. Everyone who sees my projects, yours, can't believe I made it. They look like they are designer pieces.
Oh, that's lovely. I love going on the Sewing Street fan page and having a good mooch through there and seeing what you've made. There we are. So if you were doing this with a normal pair of scissors, you will really have to take your time to get up close. But these, you just know that they're not going to cut through your fabric.
Yeah. They're really good as well if you do reverse applique. These are fantastic for doing reverse applique as well. Could you iron the cushion inside out after it's been washed?
I did iron it from the back with when I did the embroidery.
Right. And with the twinkle chiffon on?
Yes, I did, only because when I do a lot of hand embroidery on a project, I put a bit of interfacing over the stitches and it just stops them coming loose, especially if you're going to sit on it you do.
No, Ben makes sure I'm not sitting on the bead next time she comes in.
Just a warm iron, nothing too hot though, nothing too
on the
aggressive.
back.
Yes, on the back.
So yes, Geraldine, you can do.
There we go, that's pretty. There we go. So all I'm going to do now, just very, very quickly, at home I would just do a quick zigzag stitch around this.
Okay.
I'm just going to straight stitch it because I want to show you a few different ways of how I finish it off.
Okay, brilliant.
First of all, I'm just going to quickly just do this just around that wing just to get it out of the way.
Okay, let me recap the bundles then while you're doing that.
Okay.
So, Hannah, which one first? The blushed, I haven't got that, have I?
No, I'm using it.
Blush is the one that we're working with, the blush one. 19.99. So you get the panel and you get the instructions, and that's the one that Delphine's working on at the moment. Teal, which is this one. Oh no, that's not teal. This one's teal. Yeah, this one you saw Delphine just putting all the stuff out to show you how dramatic the teal one looked. There's the teal one. So what you get is you get the very, very thorough instructions. Over half the stock of teal have gone. This is your front of your cushion or wall hanger, anything. You've got your big flowers, you've got your bouquet of flowers there. You've got your bumblebee, you've got your wings, you've got additional bumblebees across here. All the instructions, £19. Oh, it's a very, very thorough panel and instructions there for £19.99. That's teal, that one. And then we've got it in the grey. So again, you get the instructions. And then this is the grey panel. There you go. Less than 15 of the grey ones left. Less than 15 once you've all checked out. And Emma's got a picture of the finished grey one. Oh, Viv, good. Yeah, now, Viv says, I'd love to buy applique scissors, but I'm left-handed. Oh, and the ones I bought wouldn't cut butter. Any recommendation? Oh, no, I'll have to look into that one for you, Viv. Lynn Tuitt says, Delphine's designs are amazing. She's such a clever lady. I do wish they made applique scissors for lefties, though. Yeah. Oh, that's something we'll have to look into for you, yeah. Delphine is a true artist. Her designs are simply wonderful. Just working on the steam locomotive cushion for my train mad hubby at the moment, says Margaret.
Oh, lovely. I haven't seen one of those for a while, so please send me some pictures once you've finished that
So this is the grey one. This is the grey one. And you get the instructions. Right, twinkle chiffon sold out, mustard sold out, the twinkle chiffon, I've said twinkle chiffon, mustard and the embroidery set sold out. What about this panel? Okay, there you go. Loads of these have gone. So they're 5-inch squares. You can create your own 5-inch charm pack with this for £12.99. 100% cotton, totally exclusive to Sewing Street. Beautiful. B, you get 40 squares. They're all exactly 5 inches. And it's $12.99. Okay. Right, you finished that now?
Yeah, I'm just trimming it off.
Just trim that off. I don't think I've got nothing else to show you. Bondaweb is on underneath us. The solid fabrics are underneath us, and the gold thread is underneath us. Now, is the gold thread on pre-order? Has it gone through? Gold thread's on pre-order. Oh, it's flying out anyway.
There we go. So I'll just trim that off. So I've just put a little stitch on the other bits just to keep them out of my way. But otherwise, you'd go around all the pieces with a matching thread. Like I said, I always use a blanket stitch, but you can use a zigzag stitch if you want to.
Christine says, another big hit from Delphine Brooks. I love the bee panels. You're so talented, Delphine.
It was a joint effort, though. The graphics department did an amazing job.
Amy.
So,
Is it Amy?
Amy, yeah, she's one very talented lady. Yeah, very, very clever. So when she sent me through the final pitch, I was over, yeah.
Okay, message on
Really
our bottom.
pleased.
Morning, John. Delphine, another fabulous kit. Which wadding is Delphine using on the back of the bee? Jeannie from Tyne and Weir.
Oh, that's lovely. This one's H640.
H640. H640 available on the website.
Okay, so I'm just going to change my foot.
Okay, then.
Won't take me a sec.
Morek says, morning, John. Delphine. Love all of Delphine's work. Got most of them. Just going to make a skirt quilt and one for the granddaughter. Oh.
Oh, there's some. I'm feeling the love this morning. Thank you so much.
The
really
what?
Kind. Everyone's been sending really kind messages.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you're not bad at what you do, really, are you?
Well, I try my best, John.
That's the blush one there. That's the blush one that Delphine's working on right now. That's $19.99. You do get the blush panel plus the instructions.
Okay, so there's 2 different ways of how I finished it off.
Right.
So this one here
Do that one first.
is all done by hand. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute.
Right.
But that's a really nice finish, and because there's loads of different textures on this one. You know, you've got the organza and all that's really nice and soft, and some extra little bits of embroidery. So I'll show you how to do that one in a minute. And John's got the one that I used free motion on. So you can do it by hand, or if you...
Do you want me to do it from upstairs? Sorry. Do it from upstairs again.
So I've done the free motion on that one. So different ways of how to do it. Or you could leave it
This
off.
is all done free motion, is it?
Yeah. So I'll just do a very quick demo and show you how to do it. So a lot of people are scared of free motion, but then if you're doing this for the first time, if you're going to do free motion for the first time, this is the perfect one to do because you're only going up and down. You're not going all over the place.
Yeah.
So, in fact, let me just, before I start, this centre section here, which is where it's quite dark.
There you go.
What I'm going to do, I'll show you how to do it, but you go up and down, up and down, up and down to one side, and then go back, and then gradually make the stitches longer. And by doing that, it's going to give it the effect of the fur.
Yeah.
Fur on the bee.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do it like all in one block, it won't have the same effect. So you start on the centre, smaller, and then gradually getting bigger the further you go out.
Right. So now, just tell me how you set your machine.
Free motion foot is on. My feed dogs are down, and I've made my stitch length 0.
Okay.
But obviously every machine's different, so.
Yeah.
So that's all it is, forward and back. I've got a thread that's in my way there, but I'm just sewing over it.
June says, isn't it lovely that after a very varied career, Delphine has obviously found her passion. We love her craft shows.
I'm very lucky that I get to do this for a job, that's for sure. Aren't we? We are lucky. So make sure you've got plenty of spool, bobbin, full bobbin, matching thread in your bobbin as well, because you don't want any bits coming through. So I'm not going to stop. All I do is go on to all the way back. Try and fill in those gaps.
Hannah, who's that? Trudy, the square panel hasn't sold out. It's underneath us on show deals. If you have any issues, just ring the call centre. They'll help you. They're just around the corner.
There we go. So I've got to the other end now. Ignore that little stray thread. And now I'm going to go that little bit bigger.
Okay. Are you going as intense though with them, or are you doing the bigger spaces? As in you
Yeah,
like...
no, I still keep it quite tight. I've just
Okay.
snapped my thread. No, I still keep the same distance, but you're just making making them longer.
Right, okay.
That's all.
That's not the weather, you can hear it's people upstairs.
It does sound like thunder though,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah, I'm just so over this weather though.
Oh no, it's this time last year we were in a heat wave.
I know.
It was the hottest day of the year last year, this week just gone, and we've been in this. And yet my neighbours have gone on holiday to Northumberland, and they've had lovely weather.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going away this weekend.
Oh, are you?
The kids break up from school for a week, not because they need any more time off school.
Is it a holiday already?
Yeah, half term. Yeah.
Oh, honestly.
Yeah, but they're going away in my caravan. I've not been away in it for ages.
Is it a caravan that you put on the back of your car, or is it a caravan that's static?
Yeah, it's one that you put on the back of the car. Yeah, the boys love it.
Yeah.
So
You're going by the seaside?
No, we're going to Malvern.
Oh?
Malvern. You
Oh,
know,
Malvern.
Malvern.
Yeah, I thought you said Malden. I thought, what, next to Wimbledon?
Malvern. Malvern Hills.
Very nice.
We usually go there every May because I usually do the quilt show.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. You know, it's not the festival of quilt. You know, the quilt. the quilt show.
Yeah, in Malvern.
So I'll just do a little bit more, just so you can see what I mean. So, like you say, I'm now going a bit longer, so I'm taking my
just
time.
move your left. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So we can just.
Oh, there we are.
Perfect. No, it's perfect.
Oh, I'm glad I painted my nails.
Yeah, so we.
So as you can see, the more you do it, the more you get that fuzzy effect, which is what you want. So you'll do that on the top and the bottom. Now, what would also look really nice, I haven't actually done it, but if you had changed to a yellow thread, you could even do a little bit of the yellow as well.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? There we go. So that's how you do the black bit with the free motion. Now with the hand sewing, I'll just quickly thread a needle and I'll show you that as well. One I prepared earlier.
Yeah.
And I think I've even become that prepared. I've even got my needle already.
But not threaded.
Not
No. I'm not saying. I'm not criticising. But I'm just saying the last thing I'd want to do is thread a needle live on air. She'll do it first time. Yeah, there you go. Young eyes, you see.
So I'm just going.
So that was the black embroidery thread you put in there.
Yeah.
Have you split it or using
No,
it?
full strand.
Full strength.
Because that's a. Yeah, I'll just get into that, John.
Oh.
He's
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
So full strand to start
strand,
with.
not strength.
To start with, and then you reduced it as you go further out.
Oh, okay.
So the front section, for example, so this bit here,
Yeah.
I'll do
Emma.
all.
Thank you.
So this section here, the big bit, I'll do that in a full strand, and then I separate the stranded cotton and maybe use only 2 threads, and then eventually down to 1.
Right.
So these are, you can see in the centre, I don't know if you can see it that well actually, but these are all with a full strand and then they go thinner and thinner
Yeah.
as they go out like that.
Oh, okay.
But what you don't want to do is make the stitches too uniform, otherwise it will just look, it won't look right. So very simple, I'll just show you 2 or 3. So straight coming from the back. So what you want to do is you want to stagger them. I mean, I have done pictures, they're all in the instructions. So we've done 1, there we go, and then I'll stagger it. Have a gap, so you don't want them all tightly packed all in one go. You'll go just like you would with a machine, you'll go forward and back. So you see, I've staggered, that's slightly, you can
I
see
see,
that.
right, quite wide then, yeah.
And then when you come back, you just fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
But keep them staggered the whole time. I mean, this will take you a good hour.
Now, but you've not got anything behind that one, have you?
I haven't, no. So that's what I mean. I want to show you it without.
If you were using your 8640, your 8020, or whichever wadding you were using, would you still, you'd have that on now, would
Yeah,
you, while you're
because
doing
I use that on the back of this one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I'd
yeah,
already have that on. It was only because I didn't want to waste any.
No,
So-
it's fine, it's
and
fine.
it's
It's
just-
absolutely fine, but it's just, some people would do the stitching and then put the H640 on afterwards, but you do it so it gives it that quilty look.
That's it, yeah. And also, when you're doing it this way, don't pull your stitches too tight because it will all bunch up and you don't want that.
Okay.
So there, so all I do is go all the way over to the one side and then come all the way back. Make it fill in the gaps. Once you've filled in the gaps, you'll then use it with a thinner thread.
Yeah.
You'll also do that at the bottom as well.
Okay.
And you can see I've also done a tiny little bit on the legs.
All right,
I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah.
could do the whole leg if you wanted to, but I just did a little bit here, down there, and at the front there.
Yeah.
And then I use some of the Light Effects gold.
Yeah.
Or the silver would look really nice as well. I've used a bit of silver.
The gold is
on
on the
here.
website, but there's only a few left.
And all that is I've just put that little highlight, but don't go over the top of that. You only want like a little hint of it. So
Yeah.
just a couple of stitches across the top and at the bottom. And then I thought it'd be quite nice to bring out some of the honeycomb. So again, just on a few sections, I've just used a full strand of the Light Effects thread, and then it just brings it out a little bit more. And I think if
Okay.
you're using if you're doing the mustard one, that the gold thread against the mustard honeycomb would look really high end. It look really nice.
Oh yeah, you haven't done any on the honeycomb on this one, have you?
No, but I think definitely give
It's
that
me getting
one a
ready
go.
to show you and I couldn't see it.
But yeah, it's a simple project. And also, if you're going to do the flowers, I didn't do them on these, but I think especially on this flower here, what I would do is
Oh, hang on a sec, we'll just look at that, Emma.
I think that would look really nice if you just did a few French knots over the top in a matching thread.
Or some seed pearls or
some
something
pearl,
like
yeah,
that.
some seed beads.
Seed beads, yeah, seed beads.
And what I would do for these flowers, if you wanted to do anything with these, I'd get like a matching thread or a little pink, and then just go over one or two of the lines.
Yes.
Don't go over the top because you want the focus to be on the centre. But just go over a couple of the petals, just a straight stitch.
Yeah.
And
But
the
you just
same
tie
with
it in,
here.
wouldn't it?
It really, yeah. But I think, just everyone's going to be a bit different. But if you wanted to, even just do a bit of satin stitch over some of the petals would look really pretty, especially if you're going to give it as a gift or have it as your centre cushion like you are on your sofa.
Fantastic.
But, yeah, just some ideas, but it's, I can't wait
All
to
right.
see.
Lovely.
everyone else's.
Thank you very much, Jean. Now, Delphine will be back in an hour. I know you can't see it there. Can we show a picture of it, right? Here it is. So it's this quilt with the, it's on pre-order. Now, if you buy either the design roll or the big 10-inch layer cake, you can make the quilt. If you buy the one with the 5-inch charm pack, you can still make the quilt, but you might have to supplement some of the fabric, some of your stash, or you can definitely make a cushion. They're definitely there. And don't forget, there's also some other choices. They're not in a bundle, they're not with the instruction or anything, but there are some other choices in that hour. 30's playtime. Lots of people are messaging and saying how much they love that collection. Right, recap what's left. Blush first, which is one Delphine was using over there. Can you hold up the blush one for me? Oh no, she's packed it all the way, Hannah. Can you just hold up the blush one for me, Delphine? Sorry.
Yes, that one.
There you go, that's fine, that's fine. So that's the blush version there, £19.99. Plus your instructions. So you get the panel and the instructions. That's blush. Michelle, Delphine is so clever. The extra details are amazing from Michelle in Devon.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Silver. Would we call it silver? Grey, yeah, grey. That's right. There we go. So this one you get the grey, but that's the finished item there. And this is your panel and your instructions here. Yeah, for £19.99. Obviously, if you're going to make a cushion, you do need, you might have some stash at home. You might not need to buy some from us. But we've got the silver grey that goes on the back of that one at £3.49 for half a metre. So that's the grey one. $15 of those left. That's all. Once you've checked out, there's only 15 of those left. Teal now. Oh, no, that's the wrong one, sorry. Oh, now that surprises me. It's still only 25 left, but I thought teal was one of the first ones to go. There's your teal. Oh, of course, the image on the web doesn't show you the colour. That's why, yeah. So there's the panel. And you get the instructions, of course, as well. You get the instructions as well. They're having a good time upstairs, aren't they? They all think it's Friday afternoon. Okay, so that's the teal one. The mustard one sold out. Now, this panel, nothing to do with the project, just using Delphine's drawings to create. They're 5-inch squares. I need to tell you, hundreds of these have gone. There's 5-inch squares, 40 of them, the equivalent of a small charm pack, or 5-inch charm pack, £12.99. 100% cotton, exclusive to Sewing Street. You won't be able to buy this anywhere else. £12.99. Beautiful. What's the matter with you two? It's very, very loud, isn't it, today? Right, okay. Solid colours to the back. They're all on the website underneath us. Delphine's next hour is all on pre-order, but it makes this lovely quilt. There you go. It's like a lap quilt size, or just a bit smaller than a lap quilt. It's 33 inches square. That's what it is. Okay, don't go anywhere. I've got embroidery in the next hour. Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day. Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
Hello, I'm Jane Greenoff and I'm stood in the barn here at Pink's Barn in Gloucestershire, England, which is where I live with my husband, and I stitch. I think I stitch in my sleep. I've certainly been stitching for over 30 years now, and by stitching I'm talking about counted cross stitch or counted embroidery in general terms. I also collect old samplers, and I've got one to show you here. Now, this smashing, it was actually stitched in 1796 by a little girl of 8 or 9, and it's absolutely charming. So I collect antiques, I love to draw and create antiques for the future, and look forward to seeing you all on Sewing Street sometime in the future.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters, and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
If you like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page. Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us. Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day. Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too. I'm just making sure I haven't got any, you know when you eat blueberries, I've just wolfed a whole punnet of blueberries down and now I'm convinced I've got, you know when you get big bits of blueberry skin all over your teeth. Right, okay, I've got to keep my thing, oh you can't see it, that's fine. Right, let's start, oh I love this book. Now, if you got some of the Twinkle chiffon in the last hour, this is the kind of book you need, right? When we had, we've had this on air, and it's beautiful. It's perfect for using up all of your scraps and your chiffons and all your different fabrics like that. It's what, sorry, Hannah? Yeah, it is like something, if you're going to do something completely, if you've never done this before, and you always think, oh, those people who do textile art, that's a little bit wacky for me. This is just, no, now, the interesting thing about this book is there are no projects in it, right? So I'm not going to turn to a page and go, oh, you can make this or you can make that. It's all inspiration. There are some templates in there, some pictures you can take inspiration. Let me just show you because it's beautiful. Freehand machinery, embroidery pictures, but it's more than that. Abigail Mill, it's so much more than that because, look, how cute are things like this. Now, you see, you could use that as a template. Hedgehog. There's my hedgehog. Right, so contents, right? So I'll just take you through it. It says materials and equipment, inspiration, colour, texture, pattern, stitching, building a scene. Then these are where your inspirations come from. Your shop fronts, your tea time treats, your country gardens, your animals, your seaside, and then your templates at the back of the page. Look how cute. How many people do you know that would just love? So it's all about your different fabrics and things that you can use. How many people do you know would love a little picture like that, or a little wall hanging like that? And you can make it if you've got beach huts where you live or where you know somebody lives. You could match them to those, couldn't you? All you need is like lace, little bits of fabric with stripes and squares and flowers, things like that. Keep the print really small. Example coming up in a minute. You know what I mean? Do you know what would be brilliant for this? The tilde. I've got some tilde fat 8s in this hour. But look, you see any little bits of stash. How glorious is that? Now, it doesn't give you the full-on instructions, but it gives you all the techniques you need to know to create something like that. So look, at Owl, this is all about colour. This is all about how you mix your colour and everything. This dyeing, if you want to dye some of things. Textures of fabrics, patterns on fabrics. How to stitch them. Look, that's cute, isn't it? Chris, my next door neighbour, and Linda did one class and they did butterflies using lots of layers of chiffon and then the stitches within the chiffon and the organza. It was really, really lovely. And that's why I think this is good. Also, when we get to building a scene, what you can do is you can just layer up different fabrics like this. It can even be like that's like a net curtain or a devore, isn't it? Something like that. But what you can do is you can layer up different layers of chiffon and things like that to create different colours. But then these are all cottons here to create the seaside. This is creating the background. But then look, you've got all templates on here that you might want to use for a seaside. Here's how to make a little beach hut. So it's got all the techniques in there and everything. Look, this is the beach hut one that I showed earlier. There you go, there it is again. It's just really, really cute. And also it's very kind of, like the little flags aren't stitched down. The one bit's stitched down there, but they're, you know, loose to flap and things like that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Little parasols there. Adding other elements, mounting and framing. Then you see, look, vegetable shop. Hey, what? The leeks are rather enormous, aren't they? Mind you, so the strawberries look. But, yeah, we've gone on. That was a pineapple, yes. How cute are these, see? And then, look, the chocolate bar. Box. There's a little shop in Chiswick, a little chocolate shop in Chiswick where you can sit and drink the most exquisite hot chocolate, Italian hot chocolate. But we've been in lockdown for a year, haven't we, Hannah? Cupcake Cafe. There you go. Little dog there. That looks like it's been needle felted, doesn't it, the dog? Look, tea time treats. You see now, look, you can use a little bit of pure lace there to create like the cream in a scone. It's much healthier, yep. There you go. Look, just little ideas of how to do your egg cups and your teapots. Look, on a teapot cozy. Oh, Maureen, no, you can't make the B panel without the Well, you can only buy the P panel with the instructions. You can't. They all come together, so don't worry about that. Right, Princess says, no, my Facebook's fine, Princess. Mine's not freezing, because that's what I'm watching me on. Yeah, because I always sit here watching myself. Anyway, keep going. Cupcakes. Cupcake heaven. Country garden, look. Morning, John. Abigail's book is a good buy. Lovely picture instructions. Maria from a wonderful Largs in Scotland. Oh, now Largs. That's where those people won, like, the biggest lottery win ever, didn't they? 178 million or something like that, didn't they? They lived in Largs. Anyway, yes, it is a beautiful book, isn't it? Look at that one. And they're not difficult projects at all. It's just finding the right fabrics to create the lovely little shapes. But she tells you how to do it all. Yeah. We've all got a stash, haven't we? And where we keep our stash and how, oh, see, Susie, if she had this, she'd know all the colours. She'd know exactly where to go in each folder, wouldn't she, to get the right colours. There's the hedgehog, there's the owl, there's the sheep. This is my life. There's no hedgehog. The hedgehog's not turned up yet. The sheep are there. I did have a big butterfly before this rain started. Geese, pig, hen house. It's lovely, isn't it? Seaside. This is where your chiffons had come in the seaside. So lovely, isn't it? Like I say, you can take so much inspiration from this book. Little pier. Oops. There you go. Now at the back here, you've got all the templates you might need. So you've got your tea, cupcake cafe. It could be anything, anywhere. You can make the cupcake cafe into anything you like. Make it into a fish shop. Don't know why I thought of a fish shop then. You could make it into a pound shop. We've got a new one in Stratford-upon-Avon. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. Cake stand and sugar bowl. Cottage garden. Flower beds. You see, you've got every template. Hen house. Harbour scene. Beautiful. That's a lovely book, isn't it? For £17.99. Look. Quarter day stock has gone of that. Lovely. Applique art, it's called. Textile artist. Right, moving on. Keep going through for that, by the way. Keep going through. Oh, yes, of course. Now, this is a fantastic... Why do they keep sending me a new one? Well, no, only because I need to show the thread, don't I? But look, it's all sealed up and the threads are already in there. Now, the threads are completely and utterly random. I can't say that you'll get that pink one or that gold one, but you'll definitely get 10 DMC skeins in there. There we go. Hannah's got one. Oh, hang on. Here she comes. This is sewing a new T-shirt, everyone. Don't come too close. Don't come too close. Yeah, now how are you going to put that down and stay a metre away from me? Oh, you can just stand there modelling it. Move to that side a bit. Move to the side. No, the other way. The other way. The other way. The other way. No, other way. It's a large embroidery. At the plastic box, you can move the... it also comes with 100... it doesn't come with 100... Yeah, it comes with 100 card organisers in as well. Oh, no, those are going to go everywhere. There you go. There you go. If I get out of shot completely, there you go. So you get 100 card organisers. Wrong camera, Hannah. Okay. And you get the 10 threads and you get all of the little box there. Thank you. And they're all for No, it can't be £9.99, surely, right? Okay, no, you can go now. Yeah, thank you. Which way? Where's she gone? Oh, she dropped one. I do apologise about that, everyone. That's Hannah in a new T-shirt. At £9.99. I'm just watching it on there. I'm just watching it, then she just disappears at the bottom of the screen. Oh, Ange loves that book. Although not step-by-step instructions, it's full of help and inspiration, not difficult to create things very similar to the pictures. Thanks, Ange. Right, okay. That's brilliant for £9.99. That is really brilliant. Look, that's how you do your threads, you see, on the little cardboard things in there. And now I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. Coming up in a minute. There, the scissors from the early bird. Oh, do you know what I was supposed to? Do you know what I was supposed to do at the beginning of this hour? I'll do it in a minute. Anyway, keep all things like that in there. It's brilliant. I never realised how beautiful Hannah's eyes are. That is Leslie. That's because she's not had alcohol for about 4 hours. That's why. They do glisten. Maybe we've all got sparkles in our eyes today then. Oh, no, it's because Hannah's got beautiful eyes, she says. £9.99. Okay, now, I know I might be changing things here a little bit, but... Oh, go on. Oh, do the thing on the side then. Yes, of course, you do that. No, because we were going to come back because we've got more panels of the week, haven't we? So we were going to do that first thing back. So I'll do some more of these, but I have got more panels of the week. We've now got tomorrow's panels of the week today because, you know, we sold out earlier, so that's fine. Oh, no. Okay, we won't do it this time. We'll do it. You sure? Okay, this is the bobbin winder, £2.99. Hemline embroidery thread winder, bobbin winder. Sadly, I can't do a demonstration because it's the only one I've got. But look, you can see there how you do it. One, two, three, four. Use the bobbin winder in conjunction with paper or plastic bobbins and embroidery thread organisers. Oh, it's made for that box. It's made to go with that box. Now, will yours definitely be blue? I'm not quite sure if yours will definitely be blue or not. Oh, look, lovely to see Hannah. What beautiful blue eyes. Got the textile artist book, John. It's fabulous. Amazing designer. No mention of Hannah on that message. She's got beautiful blue eyes. Okay, right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, because it's an embroidery hour, and I've only got one black skein, right? That's all they've given me in this show, right? You got 10 free ones in the box if you get the box, right? I'm sure that box was $14.99 when we sold the box empty. Anyway, so if you go to the website, what you do is go to www.sewingstreet.com. You go to the shop, don't go to watch live, don't go to that bit. You go into haberdashery and notions, and then you go to thread. Now, these are all the colours of the DMC we've got there. So you've got your purple, your white. I'm not going to name all of them. Brown and yellow. Oh, stop. Brown and yellow. Is that one variegated then? Oh, I bet that's lovely. But you see, rather than me sit here for a whole hour saying, here's a brown one, here's a blue one, here's a green one, they're all on the website for you to go in and get them. Now, if we haven't got them, if they're sold out, it will say sold out on them. So all of those, oh, something that's a picture there. I'm not sure how you're supposed to choose that green one. 5-star review, that one's got, look. Okay, so they are all there. I can't do Pan of the Month yet. Something's gone wrong with the system. I'll do that as soon as I can. What's my last hour? Oh, no, it's Yarn Lane today, isn't it? I can't do it in the last hour. We will get it sorted. We'll get it sorted. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. Emma's getting very excited because she was allowed to do that bit for you. Right. Okay, so that's where you go. Rather than me sit here in an embroidery and go, like I say, a pink one, a green one, a yellow one, they're all there on the website for you to go and choose from. I've got the needles. Embroidery and crewel. This is what Delphine will have just used during that demonstration. $1.99 for those lovely little needles there. Get 16, I think it is in the packet, don't you? Hang on. 16, sizes 5 to 10, different lengths, embroidery and crewel. Add that to your order. I would add that one to your order. If you've got something else there, just add that one to your order. Okay. Oh, yes, now. Okay, look, this is beautiful. Now, I don't, unless we've bought, have we bought it back in again? Oh, we've got it back in. Oh, okay, right. Do that. Look at this, look at this, look at this. We have sold it at £25 before. We have sold it at £25 before. We had a special book deal one day, $18.99. And basically, we sold out of those. We've got more books in, but we haven't put the price back up. So it's your advantage. Take advantage. I would take advantage of this because it is an exquisite book. Each chapter is done by an expert in the world of embroidery. So I can show you through it now. So this is there's crewel work, black work, white work, silk shading, stump work, bead embroidery, canvas work, and gold work in here. But look, it's just beautiful as a coffee table book as well. So, canvas work, black work, like I said, silk shading. There's there's so many chapters in here and so many beautiful things to look at. The Royal School of Needlework. For some reason, I'm thinking it's near the Palace of isn't it? Oh, yeah, Hampton Court Palace. Yeah, Hampton Court Palace, yeah. Oh, Hannah's been there. She went to see a friend who was at the Royal School of Needlework. I filmed a few times there. Basic equipment and materials, coming up with a design, all using colour. What a lovely way to do the colour wheel there. Framing up. And then you've got preparing roller frames. It's everything. I've got a frame coming. Oh, no, I've got a hoop coming up in a minute. Look at this. I mean, the attention to detail. We haven't even got onto projects yet. We're just on how to stitch, bullion knot, feather stitch, fly stitch, French knot, all the different... Look, black block shading. They've got every single stitch that you could imagine here. Right, then we're into crewel work, right? So Jackie MacDonald, who's an expert on crewel work, has done the whole of the next chapter, which is just exquisite, isn't it? So this is all of her contribution to the book. Look at this, look at this. I mean, it's just amazing. Everything you need to know. This one's even where to do the stitches, right? So the leaf stitch used for filling, but the Pekingese stitch used for outlining. The turkey rug stitch is used to surface. And then all the different shade. Look how learning how to shade like that with the different colours. So this is all your crewel work at the beginning here. Different stitches, your brick stitch, your buttonhole stitch, your closed herringbone stitch. There's so much. Each of the contributors have added so much to this book. So let me move on. So this is all of your crewel work there. Tree of Life, the bird, the animal, flower, contemporary. Then we move on to canvas work, which is by Rachel Doyle, you see. So Rachel Doyle then takes you through everything you need to know about canvas work. Beautiful. Look at this. So this is all canvas work still. And then we move on to black work by Becky Hogg. I was about to say Elizabeth I. Very, very popular in Elizabeth I's time. Henry VIII's second wife came from Spain. She didn't come over to meet him. She came over to meet his brother, and he decided he was going to marry her, Catherine. And she did black work all on the collars and cuffs of all of his shirts. Beautiful. So I won't go through all of this, but look, because you get this is all the different stitches in the back here. Oh, look, and this is the way you see the different sections of the book there, you see. So, excuse me, the lilac section here is bead embroidery. The blue section here is white work. The pink section here is... Oh, that's a big section, that one, look. Oh, stump work. Then you've got the beige, which is... Oh, hang on, what's that one there? Gold work. If you used to watch Sewing Quarter, we used to do gold work on Sewing Quarter. It was fascinating. Helen McCook used to do it. And then this one here is the final chartreuse one, which is silk shading. All of that for £18.99. Oh, it was his first wife, sorry, Catherine of Aragon. I said second wife. First wife, Catherine of Aragon. There you go. Book of Embroidery. £18.99. It should be £25. I have no idea why we're selling it for £18.99. Royal School of Needlework, Book of Embroidery. Fantastic book for your coffee table, that one. Righty-ho. Transfer sheet for your printer. Yeah, now this is fantastic. This is where you can take a photo and you can transfer it onto fabric and then either embroider or plique or print or anything like that. But Hannah's saying if you're doing like a memory quilt or something and you want to have somebody's writing, you get 3 sheets in there for your $6.99. I'm sorry, I'm going to cough. For light and dark coloured cotton, it's beautiful, isn't it? You literally print it onto the sheet and then they can see there, the print comes out onto the fabric. And then you iron it to secure it afterwards. There you go. It tells you all the instructions on there. Yeah, place a piece of baking paper over the design when fixing it with an iron. Oh, it's an early bird price. Should be $6.99. I've not had that before. I've never seen this before here. But that's brilliant. So if you like it's mainly used for putting photos on things like the bag there. But if you had a photocopy of somebody's handwriting and you want to go and do a memory quilt and you're going to embroider some of their writing, you'd get their name or their signature or just their note that they've done. You could just literally embroider it in. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Or kiddies' drawings. Yeah, that'd be a good one. £6.99, that one. Oh, Hannah's getting very arty now. She'd know the textile book earlier, get pictures of the backgrounds and to start the whole textile fabric up. Get a photo at the back and then build up on top of the photo. On your favourite beach in California or something like that, maybe, with all the palm trees. I do. Anyway, congratulations if you got that. Third the stock, that's flown out straight away. Right, Hannah's desperate to do this book. She loves it so much. She's very, very excited about this book. This is Ginger Melons Embroidered Animals, $12.99 by Shelley Down. Oops, they're cute, aren't they? Heirloom animal dolls to sew, embellish and treasure. So here we go. The contents are instructions, how the book works, tools and material, the basic doll. Then we get on to Floral Bunny, Shooting Star Kitty, Whimsical Mouse, Dapper Bear. So I'm presuming they're all, well, let's have a look. They're all the same basic shape, and then you actually embellish them to make them look like different animals. Wishy-washy tape. Right, so this is the basic doll that you can make there. And then shows you how to do the face on that one. How to make them, the whole thing. There's your pattern pieces. Now these correct. Yep, actual size patterns. No need to enlarge your... Now you can see that they're very small, but the hand stitching, you can do hand stitching. Right, then we move on to Floral Bunny. So you obviously do the basic, and then you add the ears and the dress to make that one different. The embroidery is obviously in the face and the roses on the forehead there. Look, same, all the patterns there, all the right size. Then we've got Shooting Star Kitty. So different ears again this time. Different embroidery on the face. That one uses a stem stitch, a satin stitch, a straight stitch, a French knot and a ladder stitch. Then we move on to Whimsical Mouse. Different ears again. These are cute, aren't they? All the patterns you need. Dapper Bear. Now I'm presuming that one's a little boy. His. Should they put his? A big little busy bee is embroidered on his forehead. Perhaps he's dreaming of honey. Okay, also it's not got a top on, so it couldn't be a little girl really, could it? Dreamy Owl. They put she for her. Yeah. Darling Ellie, the elephant. The ears. Then we've got Nautical Fox. Oh, now. I said when prep that was a little girl. It's not. His crisp white top is accented with an embroidered sailboat in navy blue. Look at this, look at I think the drawings are brilliant. The intricacy of the drawings, everything are fantastic. Enchanted Deer. Look at that. Hang on, I've got more here. Lullaby Lamb. Oh, mine weren't sleeping the night before last, were they? Then we move on to Fanciful Unicorn. I like her hair. I think that's it now. Then the back, you've got your stitch directory. So that is, oh, again, I don't know how we do this. It's supposed to be $15.99, right? $12.99. $12.99. Beautiful little book, isn't it? Ginger Mella's Embroidered Animals by Shelley Down. $12.99. Does say on the back that it should be $15.99, so I suppose that's the recommended retail price. Go on then. Is it ready? Look. Look, there they all are. Now, isn't it funny, the rabbit with the black dress really stands out, doesn't she? Aren't they cute? So when are you going to start those then, Hannah? When are you going to have time to fit those into your life? What which one? She's going to make one for Emma. Which one are you going to make for Emma? Okay, the unicorn. Right. And then Emma said, "I want more than one." Like that. That's nice. Anyway. This is a fat quarter of fabric, ivory. There you go. If you want to just do a little project of embroidery. That's a fat quarter. Oh, Becky Alexander Frost says they're cute. Oh, she's obviously finished her Zoom chat then. She was on a Zoom chat earlier. Oh. Was that Emma? Why are you making all that noise for, Emma? £1.49, the ivory fat quarter. Please just add it to your order. Right, now I've got calico by the half metre. Now this is fantastic, not just for embroiderers, but for dressmakers, anybody. And for your little dolls. You make the little dolls out of it. Now this one's not our normal calico. It doesn't smell like our normal calico, this one. Calico, question mark. Oh yeah, 90% of people who've checked out on this already have checked multiple, because every time we get it in, it flies out. Quilters, pre-shrunk fabric. Right, and what it is, it's calico, so you can use it for backs of quilts, wall hangings, dolls, clothes. You can use it for so many different things. Pattern making, pattern drafting, anything you need it to. It's this wide, it's very wide, look. 60 inches wide. And it's a lightweight calico. What do they call it? Oh, they haven't got a weight. It's a lightweight calico, this one. So it's not like sailcloth or anything like that. Very, very good for making. If you can, you know, I always say, oh, make one first and then try it out in the real fabric. That's ideal for that, for making toiles. When we used to do all the costumes, the first fitting would always be done. When I did a wedding dress, the wedding dresses were all, with the first fittings, were always done in calico. Always. I know. Always sells really well. £2.49 for half a metre. Obviously, if you buy 10 metres, they will come joined together. It's not like when you buy a bundle. This is cut off the bolt for the length at which you would like. All right, £2.49 for half a metre. That's a really good price. You make a lot of... Hannah's going to get loads of that, 'cause she can make loads of the little animals out of that. Yeah, you can dye calico really, really well. You can do textile art. You can dye it really well. Just dip dye it or anything. It's fantastic. Just wait for Hannah to make her mind up. Right. Didn't think so. Right, now this, we thought this sold out the other day. A few of you didn't check it out your baskets. There's how many? There's only 2 of these left. You get 22. Look at the price, right? Look at the price. How much would you expect to pay for a Tula Pink Fat Quarter? There's 22 in there. There's 22. It's less than £3 a fat quarter. They are Tula Pink. They are going to go with any range that you've bought of Tula Pinks. They're all plains. They're all exquisite quality. And I love the rainbow colours you get in there. The colours to work with are amazing. But as I say, they will go with any range that you've bought of Tula, they will go with. $59.99. I'm surprised they haven't gone. Oh, right, more than 2 of you got those in your baskets. I'll move on. So you're going to go into stitch embroidery, doodle stitching or thread doodling? Yeah. She always goes to the one I've not got in my hand, doesn't she? Thread doodling. 20 modern designs for stitching in the moment. Right, here we go. Now, I'm not going to try and say her name. Oh, well. Karina Envoldson Harris. What Hannah's saying, imagine the tulle as a background fabric and then using your other colours to pop out of that. Right, let's have a look what we've got in here. So we have got, oh, there's so many designs. So the first one, the first page is all about the fabrics that you might need and the equipment you might need. Stitch dictionary. Okay, there's all your stitch dictionaries there. Using waste canvas. You see, I think most of these, let me just check. You can use anything as your background, but I think a lot of these are on canvas, these page 6 I'm looking for. Calico would be brilliant for this. And here are the embroideries. Ombre, kaleidoscope, stitch allotment, star bloom, lotus mandala. Look at that. Oh, now we had this one hanging up for ages on the set, didn't we? Is it still here? Oh, don't get off the table, John. You might get things not attached to. Who did that? That was before I came to work here, that was done. Now this is done on canvas. This is definitely stitched on canvas, this one. I think basically what they've used canvas is it's obvious where the stitches need to go through because it's quite an open weave, isn't it? You could do it on calico. Pomegranate, blossom, rosette, Hexy Delights. Look how many different projects there are. Star Maze, Hundreds and Thousands, Lunar Constellation. Oh, no, not that one. Compass Rose. Now I know how to say that. Cerulean, Trefoil. Cerulean's very famous scene in Devil Wears Prada. Gathering Place, Centre of Distance. Oh, that's like Milton Keynes. Rainbow Sea. Oh, Sunshine Valley again. Imaginary Atlas. Yes, well done, yeah. Galaxy River. Topography. Fantastic, isn't it? And then you've got all of your... Oh, now. You've got all your templates at the back here. Now, I need to just check something. They feel... Yes! Hang on. Yes! They're transfer pages. They're transfer pages. Means you can iron it onto your calico and then your transfers already on. That usually means you can use them 5 or 6 times. Doesn't say, oh no, 10 times. You can use each transfer up to 10 times. And what you do is you cut it out, obviously. You have to cut it out to print it. And then there's a pocket at the back to keep them all in. Now you see, why didn't she make a big thing of that on the front? Oh, she did. Reusable iron-on transfers included. Oh, it was under the graphics, so there you go. Reusable iron-on transfers. Well, how much is it? 99. You could pay that for all those transfers, couldn't you? And you can use each one 10 times. There's a little serrated bit where you can pull them out of the book as well. How brilliant. Because I would normally say, oh, don't pull them out, but how brilliant. Look at that. There are so many transfers, look. Oh, that's a brilliant book, isn't it? Thread doodling, it's called. Not Fred, thread. Brilliant. Let me put that there. That can go there. Right, now, I've got here the seat frame clamp. Embroidery frame with seat steady. Instructions enclosed leaves you hands-free to work on your canvas, made of high quality polished wood. Oh, it's a lovely lady in the corner showing you how to use it. Oh, she's using it differently than I thought. Oh. This is, I've got one that attaches to the table. No, I haven't got one. So, there you go. There it is. Now, what you can do is you can alter the height of it, look. Because there's a gauge and you can make it higher or lower depending on how big your seat rise is. Well, it's called something else when you just make it, but I'm not going to say that. £27.99. It's got a seat steady and there's a lady here sitting on it, showing you how you sit on it here. I always thought you sat it with it between your legs, but obviously you don't. It sits at the side, look, like side saddle. Okay, now that's the one with the seat steady. We've also got one available that will clamp onto your table. I haven't got it here, but we have got a picture, right? Put the graphics in. 24. £24.99, the 10-inch. Now, I've not got it here. We have got it in stock, but we've got a picture of it here. So you see the barrel at the bottom there, that's like a vice. They should really take the picture the other way around so you can see it sits on your table. You screw it onto the side of your table. Won't harm your table. And again, you can raise it up or down as much as you want to. That again is a 10-inch in sizes, 10 inches in size. Tilda Fat 8's coming up next. This would be lovely for the textile book. You can use this for anything, can't you? This is lovely. This is woodland. Okay, now remember, these are Fat 8s. If you don't know what a Fat 8 is, they take a metre of fabric, they cut it in half that way and half that way. That gives you a fat quarter. Then they cut it in half again, which gives you a Fat 8. So I'll show you the first one. There you go. That's your Fat 8 there. So you get 20 of these in here. Let me show you through them. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that fabric. Look at the big fat bear under the tree. Rabbit, squirrel, that fox there. Right, okay, so then you get the beautiful Tilda florals. I'm going to need to have, you need to go up a bit, Emma, thank you. Beautiful Tilda florals, then this lovely one. These are all from the same woodland range. You get 20 Fat 8s. Oh, excuse me, I do apologise. You get 20 Fat 8s in there. I love this one. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Then this is plum, the plum range. And you've got the blues. Don't they look lovely together? Even if you weren't going to do any of these embroidery projects, just for your stash, these lovely. And then you've got your greens over here. There you go. All of that, you get 20 of them. 20 of them. Lovely, $49.99. Just put those away for you, hang on. I can't stay to pack away, you see, today, so I'm trying to be as helpful as I can before I go. There we go. Emma likes doing the fabric hours. She's not as good as Elliot, though. Right, Liberty. You get 2 Liberty fat quarters in here and 3 Rose and Hubbles. So you get 5 in the bundle. £11.99. £11.99. These 2 are obviously Liberty prints. These are Rose and Hubble solids. How much does a Liberty fat quarter cost? Well, I'd say you wouldn't get 2 Liberty fat quarters for £11.99 personally. But you also get these 3 to go with. Fantastic for your stash. Great for lots of little... Well, if you've got the book, make dresses for the animals out of those. And those. Use that one as, you know, kind of all different projects. The insides of the ears. £11.99 for 5 fat quarters. 2 Liberty, 3 Rose and Hubble. Okay. Now this one you get 4 fat quarters, but 3 of them are Liberty and 1, which nearly escaped in the break. Three Liberties plus a Rose and Hubble, £12.99. I know, and from the Emporium range. So these, I think these would be over £15 if you bought these from anywhere else. Works out £3.24 a fat quarter, which is, well, yeah. Yeah, they're 3 designer and a Rose and Hubble. Well, no? It's fantastic, isn't it? Fantastic value. Oh, right, okay. Loads, you put this in your basket, the Tula Pink, but there's still one not checked out. So if you want this, do not delay. There's only one left. There's only one left. The whole company, there's one left. Not in a project or anywhere like that. There's just one of those left. So hang on, £59.99. It's less than £3 a fat quarter. The Tula Pink. Gorgeous. Well, there's loads you come in for that now. Light box. Now, it's not plugged in. Yours will come with a lead. It'll come with a USB plug, and it comes with a plug that you can put the USB thing in if you don't want to put it into your sewing machine or computer and things like that. This is the Notions A3 light box. Look at the price. Now, Jackie messaged in. When I had this last time, Jackie said she paid more than that for her A4 one. Not from here, obviously. Her A4 one. So this is really good value. And I'll show you some price comparisons in a second. They've got, now they're not direct comparisons because obviously this is a Notions one here. But for the same size on Hobbycraft, at this moment in time, this is live, £80. Ultra thin, which this is, £80 that is at the moment. It's not a direct comparison because they're not exactly the same make. This has 4 light settings, remember. 4 different light settings. It's got your measurements in inches and centimetres on it. It's LED. It's very, very thin, look. It's lightweight. And it's fantastic to use. Argos, not a direct comparison. A3 light box, $99.99. You can get a demonstration of how it works there. I should have done that, shouldn't I? Anyway. Oh, next hour, Delphine's next hour. You're going to have to transfer designs over to fabric. Very good to have for that. It's brilliant, brilliant. $49.99. That's a holiday camp, isn't it? Maplin's? I've never heard of that shop before. Oh, Maplin, I have, but because I'm watching I'm binge watching Heidi High at the moment. That's out of stock at the moment, but it was $89.99 when they had it in stock. I know. Very, very good value these are. And you know what I would do? Oh, hang on, stay there on that. this is what... Okay, this is how yours will arrive, right? In a box like this. I'm not going to break the sellotape and everything. The plug's there. So your plug is in there. The lead is in here. Inside there's like a silicone bag, and there are 4 like little foam corners. I would keep it. Don't throw this box away. Don't throw that box away, right? Keep it in that box, and then it's safe then, because you don't want it leaning up like this. You don't want to store it like leaning up against your books or anything like that. Definitely don't want it on the floor in case you tread on it or something. It's only a little bit thicker. Save that box and then just keep it in there the whole time you're not using it. Just makes it safe, doesn't it? Loads got into baskets. Well done. Well done. Well done. Oh! Oops. Oops. What's the matter? I know, I just have to get it out of the way. There you go. Right, the panel of the week. We've got more in stock. We're now selling tomorrow's. Panel of the week is a panel that we launch every single Tuesday. And it's much less. It's much reduced to what it normally is. But when on Sunday night, it goes up to... Oh, it just did that thing that person said earlier. Oh, what's it? Oh, okay. But lots of people saw it. Here we go. Peonies, £3.99. Will go up to £8 on Sunday. Will go up to £8. I know, we had sold out. They're now back in stock. No, I said that wrong. We had sold out of yesterday's allocation and today's allocation. We've now taken from tomorrow's allocation so we can bring you them today. We'll carry on selling them till stocks last, so it might not last till Sunday. There's a possibility the speed these are leaving the building, they might not last till Sunday. It's lovely, isn't it? It's a big panel. 65 by 65 centimetres, and it will go up to, well, I say £8, £7.99 is what it'll go up to on Monday. So try looking for this on the website on Monday. If there's any left, it'll be £7.99. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? Right, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere, because Delphine is back. She's making this. It's lovely, isn't it? We've got bundles with jelly rolls and 10-inch charm packs, or layer cakes, and 5. I'll tell you all about it when we come back after the break. We'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay 1 P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Hello, I'm Adele Rowland. You may have seen me on shows already. My passion is in dressmaking. I've been sewing now for about 4 years, completely self-taught. I've actually learnt a lot from the mistakes that I've made. In my normal day job, I'm actually a secondary school science teacher, and one of the things that dressmaking has brought is the conversation starter with my students about the dresses, the tops, everything that I've made. I have 2 young daughters and a wonderful husband as well. One secret or surprising fact about me is that I actually have a silver world medal for Irish dancing. My dressmaking top tip is always remember your notches. Don't skip that part with dressmaking, because those notches are very important to line up all of your seams. I can't wait to bring more dressmaking projects to you and get more people sewing.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay 1 P&P all day.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page. Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
There must be so many recesses in Delphine's mind with all of these fantastic... I mean, how did she come up with all these fantastic projects? I really don't know. So this is what we're doing now. Isn't it lovely? It's called Home is Where My Machine Is. It's the sewing room wall hanging. Look, isn't it lovely? That's when she does her sewing in a lighthouse. The other one, that's when she does sewing when she's on first dates on the telly with Fred at the door. It's identical, isn't it? It's absolutely identical to that hotel in Italy that they go to. It is, isn't it? I bet if you've got a picture of it, it's even the brickwork. Even the brickwork with the weird windows going like... Not that Delphine's design is weird. Isn't it? It's the door where Fred's waiting and the roses around the door and everything. I know where the inspirations come from for that. Right, okay. So if you want to make that wall hanging... Now, one thing I just want to say to you, first of all, is the one that Delphine has on the wall was her prototype. So when you get yours, so can we just look at the picture of the main thing, right? So when you get yours won't go as far as close to the edge as possible. Let me just, all your houses will be 75% that size. That was the original size, but Delphine decided to take it a little bit smaller. So yours will be identical to that, but you'll have more room round the edge. Do you know what I mean? So you'll still have, there's one that's the same size. I think it's the lighthouse, isn't it? The lighthouse is the same size, but all the others are slightly smaller. It won't make any difference the way it looks. But Hannah had a brilliant idea this morning that you can maybe embroider, if you're making it for somebody, you can embroider their name or where they are or a date on it or something around the edge because you've got extra space. She's giggling now in there. Because in prep I went, no! Like that really loudly. It was so confusing. It was just like really, really confusing. And I thought, I don't want to think about names and dates and everything. It was my bad, not Hannah's. Right. So if you want to make that exact wall hanging, there are two. No, if you want to make that exact wall hanging, no, because that's not got any stripes. Is that one made from this or from the jelly roll? That's right. So if you want yours to look identical to that one, you need to have the one with the 10-inch charm pack. And what you do is you get a metre of the cream. What did I say? Oh, 10-inch charm pack. Yeah, it's Moda, so you can call it layer cake. You can call it layer cake because it's Moda. So you get the now. This is the Winky Pops. First time we've ever had the whole range of Winky Pops, which I will show you more later on. So you get the layer cake, you get the instructions, and you get the metre of cream fabric. $49.99. That will make exactly what Delphine's made, just a little bit smaller. Okay, so that's that one. You can also make exactly the same size using the design roll or the jelly roll. We can call it a jelly roll, can't we? Because it's Moda. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Yep, finished quilt. There you go. So you can do all the buildings, the windmills, 2 windmills in Delphine's sewing room. Then you got your castle, your lighthouse, Delphine's house. You have to guess which one that is. And then the sewing machine in the middle. Half the stock of that one's gone. Now, you can also do the same size as that, but using the design roll. And you know, when Delphine does her dogs and things like that, she joins strips together to create a bigger piece of fabric and then cuts the templates out. That's what you can do. It's the same fabric, same collection of fabric, but it'll just look slightly different. So again, you get the instructions, you get the metre of the cream, and you get the design roll. $49.99. Yeah, so it'll have more of a patchwork look to it, won't it, than just your straightforward applique. I mean, the thing is, on the lighthouse, she's got stripes on the lighthouse already, but this way you could create stripes on all the buildings by sewing different fabrics together and have it like a more of a kind of, like Hannah says, patchworky design. $49.99. So that's with the design roll. I'm sure you'll have some of it left over. You don't use the whole design roll, are you? And in your 10-inch layer cake, there'll be some of that left as well, won't there? What I'll do is I'll go through the layer cake so you can see all the different fabrics that are in there. Okay, now this is your 5-inch charm pack. Now, basically what we're saying is, if you use this one, you may have to supplement, or find yourself some other floral fabrics to go with, because so we're suggesting that this is more of a cushion kit, this one. Still, you can still do the same motifs. In fact, Delphine's going to show you during the but then you can also make, you can make your own cushion. Maybe you want to just do a little wall hanging that doesn't have the whole room, just a kind of castle or the sewing machine or whatever. You still get a metre of fabric and everything. $29.99. But we're saying that you may not be able to make the whole quilt using that. Can you hold up what you've done, Hannah saying?
I haven't trimmed it yet.
Okay. There you go. Lovely. We'll go into that more detail when Delphine's worked and she needs to finish a little bit more of it off before we see it close to. So that would make this one. Still, because let me go through the instructions here, right? Because not only do you get typical Delphine, every single stage is photographed, right? You also get all of the templates, look. So there's the house, the windmill, the other house, the thatched cottage, the castle, the lighthouse, and then the centre hexie with the sewing machine in it. So you get everything you need, and there's your layout if you want to make it exactly like Delphine's made it. Right, now I'm going to just take you through the before it's all right, isn't it? Before Delphine starts sewing, I'll just show you through this because we've never had the whole range of Moda of Moda Winky Pops before. So you'll have seen some of these fabrics, but not necessarily all of them. And of course, there you go. So this obviously is, right, okay, this is the layer cake one again. Look! You haven't seen that one before. These were all inspired by the beach. Look, we've seen the spotty one there. Beautiful. They were a photographer near, oh no, what's it called? I think it's Winky Pot Beach. Jen, that lived near Jen Kingwell in Australia. And then these were inspired by the beach. And then we just had one colourway, if you remember. But then, look, we've had these ones. I need to get to the colourways that we haven't got. Look. So look, we didn't have this one. Oh, look. Oh, wow. That's a lovely one, isn't it? Oh, there's more. Look. They're like lollipop fabrics. Where you get the two different fabrics on there. Then you got the florals. Have a look at this one. I just need to signpost to Hannah. Look at that. That's glorious, that one, isn't it? Look. Oh. We haven't had any of these before. These are all fabulous, aren't they? Oh, look at that one. That's the hotel in the what's it, isn't it? First Dates. I didn't like this last series. Anyway. Oh, how that looks like a really amazing 50s print, doesn't it, that one? Look at that. We've never seen that one before, that colourway before, have we? Look, aren't they beautiful? Oh, this is going to be amazing, this one. Ooh, love that. And then I'll just do a couple more very quickly, and then we'll get Delphine and get going. Look. Gorgeous. Right, okay, so that's that. Now, if you're loving that fabric and you think, oh, John, I love it, not necessarily want to do that print, we've got, for the first time, we've got the fat quarters for the whole collection. Look, $129.99, you get 34 fat quarters. 34 fat quarters in there, look. Split pay. Now, you pay 2 payments of $64.99. Now, how many did you say you've got? 20? We've only got 20. We've only been able to secure 20 of those. Now, with 20, we couldn't put it into a project. So they'll literally be like this. They'll literally be sold like this. But they'll go. Everyone loves Jen Kingwell, don't they? We loved her when she came to visit last when we were at Sewing Quarter. Beautiful. What was the other thing you wanted to do? Instructions on their own. Say if you've got your own fabrics you want to do this out of. There you go. Instructions on their own, $9.99. Over a third of the stock of the stock we've got of these have gone. Right, now, if you've bought this and you're thinking, oh, I love it, but I just want different fabric. Now, we've had so many people messaging photos, letters, not letters, emails, everything, talking about 30s playtime, right? Chloe's Closer. Closet. Right, okay. So now this doesn't come with instructions. This is just this layer cake here for $44.99. Again, let me just show you some of those fabrics. Oh, look. They're beautiful, aren't they? Lots of you. Oh, look. Oh, aren't they just gorgeous? Oh, hang on. Has that got little dogs on it? Look. Say that again, Hannah. Sally Ann Harrison. Oh, what? You would make Sally Ann Harrison's Dresden plate out of it. Sorry. Very, very Sally Ann Harrison, these, aren't they? Look. Beautiful. Right, okay, so that comes in layer cake, 44.99. We also have it in design roll, jelly roll. You could make this quilt with this if you want. You'd have to buy the instructions on top of that. 44.99. Look at the colours. The colours are glorious, aren't they? I didn't see those colours in there. Oh, yeah, they're there. We just missed them. Just missed them. You've got yellows and peaches and greens and blues. 44.99. And then last but not least, I'm just wearing the tie because we've got to get off to Yarn Lane, haven't we? You see, it's just before 12. Then the 5-inch charm pack by Chloe's Closet. Do the cushion if you want, or just use these for APP, any projects that you want to do. Where's the yellows? The yellows are really attracting me today. Look. Look. They're lovely. Oh, but then so's that. Anyway, what? What? No, hang on. For Moda, $12.99, 42 pieces. Okay. Right. Have I done everything? Can we do some sewing now? Go.
Just like that. Go.
Yeah. Can I say it's glorious, it's lovely, it's fabulous.
Thank you. So
That's
are you.
all you get. You're not getting any more compliments now. Right. So, do you use the 10-inch layer cake to do yours? Didn't
yeah.
you?
And you will have some left over.
Yeah.
I've got
a bag
that will go in the scraps bin when I finish.
Oh, okay.
So
At home, you mean?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Okay. So somebody will be getting that in their scrap bag when
They
they make
will,
scrap
yeah.
bags. Yeah. Right. So where do we start? What do we do?
So you will need a bit of bond web. You will also need, if you've got one, an erasable pen. I'm just gonna
Right.
grab one.
Bond web's underneath on the web. We had it earlier.
So it's like I said, this was my prototype. So when I make things up, you sort of design as you go along.
Right.
But when I was going through, I wanted it to be transferable templates for the things and to be a bit more proportioned. So there is one or two that will be a bit smaller, but it's for the better.
Yes. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That was your prototype.
That's my
wasn't it?
prototype.
Yeah.
The one that you will be doing is better than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's different ways, a bit like the last project. You can do hand embroidery, you can do free motion quilting. But the first bit is we need to find the centre. So I haven't trimmed this one down, but to be honest, if you're getting it in the kit, I wouldn't even bother trimming this down.
Well, you get a metre of it in the kit, don't you?
Just literally have it, just work straight from this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just have a little bit of scrap white or something for the windows. So
Right.
just go straight from this,
Yeah.
and then just trim it down to whatever size you like.
Okay.
Okay, so if it does come already folded, you're already going to have your centre, aren't you? So
Yeah.
let me just get the centre. But if it hasn't, and you've already given it a press, and then you've lost the centre mark, then just fold it in half again, and then just because you just want to make sure that you've got this centre fold here.
Uh-huh.
Now, in your templates, if you've got a light box, brilliant. But if not, then you should be able to see through it.
Yeah.
I know I should be able to see through it. Light box works better though. So this is
Light
just...
box coming instead of me.
So I am just going to find... So it'll probably help if I show you what I'm doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you want to get the centre shape. So there's a little mark just here, just where my finger is there.
Yeah.
That's where you want to go.
To your centre point.
To your centre point.
Oh, so this is why you say don't cut your fabric down, because it's going to be like cross-stitching where you start from the middle and work out. So you're going to mark up that centre point on your centre of fabric.
Yep.
If you're going to make the whole wall hanging.
Yeah.
And then just work out from there. So I was
That's
thinking,
right.
oh, how's she going to do that? But actually it's really good because you found the centre of the fabric. So it all just grows out from there.
Exactly that, yeah. So like you say, it's all ready for your hoop and everything.
Yeah.
So I'd probably do that first.
Yeah.
So let me just find it.
A light box will be easier, look, yeah.
You see, yeah, I mean, I can just about find it, but yeah, a light box does make your life that little bit easier. Right, okay, so that will do for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so bearing in mind, you are going to be putting an iron near this. So this, if you are using a erasable pen, you will lose your centre as soon as you put an iron on it. So.
Okay.
So there we go. So that's that half, and then I'll just turn it the other way.
Oh, I see, 'cause it's half a hexie. Yeah, got
Yeah.
it.
So did we call it a hexie or an octagon?
Oh, is it an octagon?
I think it's an octagon.
Oh, is it?
Test me on my shapes now.
Hang on, when we make a hexie, that's got 5 sides, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just, yeah, sorry. It's I thought because I thought you'd done it like a patchwork piece in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could do that, I suppose.
You could
right?
do,
Yeah.
So that's my centre point.
Yeah.
So I know anywhere from here, it's not going to be going off anywhere. And
Yeah.
also, these lines match up perfectly to your templates.
Yeah.
So there's no overlap, which is what I wanted.
Okay.
Which is why I changed
Yeah.
the template. Okay, so you could also, at that point, while it's underneath, ideally, I say you need a light box to put up against a window, you can trace over my writing exactly.
Right.
Or you could just do your own. So
Yeah.
that's just my little saying, but you can put whatever you like on there.
Exactly.
It's your piece of work, isn't it? Okay, and then you can, if you want to do it by hand, that's when you do the hand embroidery.
Right.
Or you can do it with a
right
machine.
now, straight away. You don't.
You could do, yeah. So like you say, if you've got your hoop, you could do that straight away. I did mine by machine.
Oh, okay.
You can use a straight stitch on your machine, take your time, probably won't be as tidy, or you can do it with a free motion.
Free motion.
So this is going to, everyone's is going to be different, so you choose however
But as
you
you
want
say,
to finish.
people might not want to put that. They might want to put their name or the person they've made it for,
That's
or their
it.
address or whatever.
Exactly,
anything like that,
yeah, which is why I just put that as a bit of a, which is why I've done lots of different buildings. I don't know if people live in lighthouses, but...
They do.
They-
You not watch Grand Designs?
No, well, I used to. So, so that's how you do the
You obviously have a
centre.
very full life. So I have time to watch all these TV shows.
I know. You have. I do need. What's the one I need to watch? Landscape Artist of the Year. That's another one you certainly need to watch.
That's wait till next year. Next, it'll finish. But there is Watercolour Challenge coming back.
Oh, I love Watercolour
well,
Challenge.
Fern Britain's doing it now.
Oh, is
Yeah,
she?
new series coming out soon.
Oh, let me know. I'll watch
I will,
that. I'll watch
I will.
that with you, John.
All right then. I'll pop round.
You can.
Yeah.
Pop round. So your templates as well, or as all of my templates, nice and clear. What I like to think they are.
Yeah.
So we've actually done them so it shows that the little dash marks, that's obviously going to be tucked under the other little piece.
Uh-huh.
So you're not going to draw around the whole thing in one bit of underweb.
Right,
You
yeah.
do the little bits extra. Unless you just wanted a silhouette, then that's
Yeah, it'd be quite nice to have the turret in something else, wouldn't it?
So I've already traced over my lighthouse.
Right.
So
What's that big thing next to it? Like a big thistle.
It's a flower. Tree.
Oh, yes. I see.
Abstract.
Yeah, got it now. When we were prepping it this morning, we were like, what's this in? Hannah said it was the moon.
No, it flowers, trees. It could be
Apple
a moon.
tree. She said it was an apple tree
It could
with
be an
no
apple
leaves.
tree. It could be whatever you want
Yeah.
it to
Anyway,
be.
I can see now. There it is. Beautiful. But on the template, it looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Just a great big circle.
Well, if you want.
All right. Fine, all right. Told you she was difficult, didn't I?
I'm not difficult at all. It's all lies. So, again, if you with your Bondaweb, there's only 1 or 2 pieces that are directional. For example, it's where like you put your chimney or something like that. So if you do draw all on the smooth side and cut it out, and you think it's the opposite to the template, it's not the end of the world.
Oh no, exactly. Yeah.
So don't worry about that. So all of it is most of it is tracing and cutting it out and sticking it on. Apart from the lighthouse, that's the only one, because as you can see, it's done in stripes. So
Yes.
I've actually sewn those together. So this is the lighthouse. I'm actually going to show you about, and I'll make one. So that's just strips of fabric sewn together. So that's the reverse.
So you've used the background fabric, or was that some other fabric?
Or
you
just some
used?
scraps.
Scrap fabric,
Just
plus the spots are from the layer cake. The layer cake.
Yep.
But if you bought the design roll, which I think is in now, isn't it? Yeah, design roll is in now. Excuse me, you could do more of them like this, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could do. I mean, you could do them all like that if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
Well, no, because you have the castle. I'd have the castle in stripes going that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the lighthouse in stripes going that way. So
That'll
you
look
can kind of
nice.
create a different, even
Yeah.
more movement sort of thing.
Well, that's what that's why when I just do these designs, I quite like everyone's to be a bit different.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
gives
yeah.
you that artistic license to do whatever you like.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, bye. We'll look at the lighthouse while you're gone.
I'm back now.
Okay.
Right then. So let's make a lighthouse. So I've already cut this out. Now there's no hard maths or anything like that. Where's my ruler gone? I had a ruler. There it is. So I'm just going to cut the main body of the lighthouse out quickly. And keep all these extra bits of Bondo web as well. Don't.
Oh yeah.
They're like gold dust. Don't throw them in the bin.
Well, also, if you're going to be doing lots of the flowers, you're going to need lots of little bits to do your Bondo web with.
That's
anyway,
it, and patch them all up.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, I need them, so hopefully they won't fly away. So you're just going to be sewing the strips together enough for it to fit. So I've got a long strip there.
Yeah.
I know that those are the 2 bits of fit, so I'm going to just cut them up. So I know that those 2 will fit.
Right.
And then I know that that will fit there. You see, it's just, you could spend ages trying to work it out and measuring it, but as long as you don't mind a little bit of excess waste.
No, because you're going to trim it down afterwards. As long as you don't do metre pieces, you can get away with those little pieces like that.
There you go. Maybe
Oh,
that one.
You need one more, yeah.
So then I'm just going to sew those right sides together.
Do you know what would be quite nice ones? You know, like Nicholas Ball, the improv quilter, even if you didn't sew them in straight lines, you sort of sewed them...
Sew them all a bit. I know what you mean.
Sconce, so that
Yeah,
they're, you know what I mean? Like you say, it's your quilt, you do what you want with it, but sometimes it's quite nice to do
That's a good
things-
idea, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Can't take credit. Can't take credit.
So to chain these together so it's nice and quick.
Using a different machine.
I am. I thought I'd just have a bit of a change.
Oh, no, so you're sewing together in pairs to start with.
To
and then
start
you're gonna
with.
sew the two pairs together.
Yeah, I'm just chain piecing them together. And like you say, don't worry if it's a bit off. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'll chain those together. Give those a quick trim. And then start again.
Can you hear them next door? It's Hayley's cackle more than anything that you can hear. She's head of entertainment, so that's why she's allowed to laugh. They've all got new titles. See, Hayley's given herself head of entertainment now.
So as you can see, it's coming to... Was that your stomach I just heard then? I thought I heard your tummy.
No.
Was it my
What kind
tummy?
of noise was it?
That's, yeah, when you're hungry tummy. No, it must have been mine then.
Anna says it's the giant bee behind my head buzzing.
And I'm just going to put one more on for good measure. Probably won't need it, but I've cut it anyway, so I might as well sew it together. And there's your lighthouse. Oh, you could do it so, you know, when it's a bit like a helter-skelter where it's going that way.
Yeah, exactly.
You could do it like that.
Like your tree of life. That's
Yes.
That looks like a
Yeah,
helter-skelter,
yeah.
doesn't it?
I had to think then.
What
A
does
few
that
projects
shape
ago.
like? Yeah, you've slept since then.
I've slept since then. So open the seam. You want to press the seams open,
Right.
only because it's not as bulky when you doing the stick the Bondo web on the back.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
It's a nice clean cutting mat, isn't it?
It's a brand new cutting mat because Elliot got so... I was working with Elliot over the weekend. He got so upset every time a dirty one came out.
Not
But then we got a dirty iron instead.
which will make the
Yeah.
mat dirty. Doesn't it? It's clean. Us two. Obviously at home take a bit
Bit more
more
time.
time getting these nice and flat. That's one.
You see, Hannah loves a bench cushion or a bolster cushion, and I know we're not going on to that yet, but I'm just looking at the one that you've made over there. And if you got the small charm pack, you can make some really beautiful cushions with it.
Well, that's it. Especially like things like the one thing that I quite like is this doing the lighthouse. And if you did like a circle, you know, like the rings that you have by the beach, swimming pools.
What, the life-saving ones?
The life-saving ring.
Yeah.
You could do like a life-saving ring around the
Okay.
around the lighthouse and make it like a nautical theme.
You could.
No.
Don't swear. No. I'm thinking though that if you live in like where is it? There's lots and lots of not helicopters, what they call windmills.
Yeah.
You could do three different coloured windmills on a cushion. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just using your patterns.
Where's there's lots of windmills? Kent. Lots of
Oh
windmills.
no, they're not windmills. They're
Oast houses.
Oast houses. Yeah.
I
No,
nearly
I'm-
did an oast house. I should have done one.
Oh, why is it in Kent? Is it based in Kent?
No, I do go to Kent a lot on holiday.
Oh, do you?
Well, I used to.
Used to, yeah.
Not anymore.
I'm thinking more of Norfolk and that kind of way.
Yeah.
The Fens, Lincolnshire, around there. Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm
like
wrong.
3 of the windmills in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the little one that you say like the hotel, you could have that as like a castle.
Yeah.
And in pinks for little girls' bedrooms.
Yeah. Do a little princess.
Do a little princess, a Rapunzel.
Yeah. You won't get very far, I'm afraid. You'd only get down to the next floor.
I used to have really long hair. I used to have it right down.
Oh, did you?
Right down to my bum.
Oh.
Yeah. Not
Right, so
anymore.
now, what are you doing now?
I've stuck the bond web on the back.
Yeah.
And I'm just trimming it off.
Okay. You can't have had it that long when you're in the forces, though, could you?
No, back when I was at college, when I was doing
okay.
my A-levels,
Yeah.
I went through a bit of a real hippie phase.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, it was the 60s, I suppose, isn't it?
No, when I was in the 40s, it was always had to be tied up in a bun with a hairnet and
Yeah.
not very attractive. There you go, there's another lighthouse there.
Okay.
But there's something missing. It needs a little,
Turret, roof.
that'll do, roof, yeah. So let me just put that there, and a door. So I'll have those 2 fabrics. Also, when you're choosing your fabrics, don't think too much about it. You don't want 2 colours together. You want to really mix them up. So
Two same colours together, you mean?
yeah, so you wouldn't want to have, I've done this in purple, so I wouldn't do a purple roof.
No.
So I think I'm going to have a green roof, I think. And the door, I'll have a blue door.
Oh, there you go. Lots of windmills in Lincolnshire and Norfolk, says Shelley. I thought I was right then.
There we are. Let's glue these on. There we go. And then for the centre one, for the sewing machine, go for something quite bold.
Yeah.
There's my roof. That can be a door. I'll cut it down in a bit. And let's choose one for the sewing machine. I like this polka dot one. That's one of my favourites.
Is that big enough? Oof.
Just.
Okay, if you're looking to buy this, the layer cake bundle is in single figures now. The 10-inch layer cake one, that's the layer cake. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And also the sewing machine itself, I think that on a cushion all 3 in a row. And you can have different things on your sewing
Oh,
machine.
yeah, definitely.
Just cutting the roof down. Again, I'm not being too precious about it. I quite like the handmade look.
Uh-huh.
That'll do. Put that there so I don't lose it. And the door. So you want, when you're cutting out, you want to get right into the corner of the scissors. It makes it much easier.
Yes.
And keep all these little bits for windows and there we go. I'm just going to quickly cut out my sewing machine and then we'll start putting it together and you'll see how quickly it all comes together.
Brilliant. We've got about 15 minutes of demo, so we're fine.
Oh, that's plenty. And then, as you can see, what did you say it was? Apple tree, moon,
Yeah.
the flowers, the trees. I use the flowers on the fabric, so
Yes.
you can just fussy cut around those and have fun with the fabrics as well. So I use like the centre where the turning point is for the windmill. I use some of the black polka dot fabric.
Oh, yeah. Is there a template for the flag as well on the pattern?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I can't catch her out, can I?
it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine I've already done my embroidery on the front.
Yeah. And you haven't creased it up on your cutting table.
No. I'm going to get my mat. Remember, I have used a heat erasable pen So that
Oh
will
yes,
disappear.
yes, yeah. But what you could do is you could almost just tack that
Tack
lining in
stitch,
case
yeah,
you
that's a
did
good idea.
eventually, if you did accidentally wipe it
Yeah.
out or whatever, you've got the line
I
tacked
should have
in.
written that in the instructions.
Oh, well, you didn't
Put a
send them
pin
to
in what
me
he's
first.
just said.
Yeah. I'll do an addendum for them, shall I?
There we go. So you just peel the back in from them all. I'm going to be making a bit of a mess, I'm afraid.
What?
I think I just heard that. What?
No, you did hear Hannah say it first.
So you can as well. I've obviously mixed up the buildings, but you can do the whole thing as a lighthouse if you want to, or windmills, or because it will all fit. But I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. So I'll just bring that down. So I'm just going to press as I go, only because
Okay.
I don't want anything falling off. And to all the bits that I made earlier. So I'll put them over there because they're going to get in the way. I'm just going to move these out of the way. So otherwise I'll get all messy and then I don't know where I'll put anything then. Can use a pin, or my nails aren't very sharp, so I just scratch the back of the bundle web to get it off. There's its little... You've gone all quiet, John.
No, I'm watching the expert at work. I've got my telly on.
What are you watching on there? I'm just going to make that door slightly smaller.
I think I've peaked now. I think that's me done for the day.
What are you doing for the rest of the day, John?
Well, I've got Yarn Lane after this.
Yeah.
And then I've got to drive to the Wirral.
Have you?
Yeah, it's my sister-in-law's Julie's 60th birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday. What are you going to be doing? You going anywhere nice?
She's got a marquee up in the garden, and we're going to
Lovely.
have friends round this afternoon. All social, it's all proper because obviously Mike's a doctor, so he has to. Well, no, everyone has to adhere to the rules, but Mike especially. And then the family dinner tonight.
Very nice.
And then going for a walk on the beach tomorrow morning with the dogs. She's got
Yeah.
the dogs. We're doing that
Sounds
tomorrow
lovely.
morning. So we've got a couple of days planned, and then come back Friday morning or Friday.
See, a few days off.
Two.
Two?
Only two. Yeah. It's a lot for me.
That is a lot for you.
Yeah, but then
John.
we start June. I'm doing 22 shifts in June.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I hope the weather's going to be nice for you. It's supposed to be getting
What,
better.
while I'm stuck in here for 22 days, you mean?
No, when you're...
No, because in June we're having 16 days of continual blistering heat, aren't we?
Are we?
Apparently so.
Since when?
Everyone's talking about it.
Did they? Well, I'm last to the party then. I didn't know about this.
It's because you don't do that much social media, that's why. Morning, John and Delphine. Great show today, Delphine.
Thank
Just
you.
one question. Where can I get a free motion foot for my machine? Right, Suzanne, sometimes it's called a darning foot, but what machine have you got? You need to go to the suppliers of your machine sort of thing. So a sewing shop will have them. Elna, obviously, and Juki and Janome will all have theirs, and you can go to their websites. We don't stock them, but you can go to their websites to get them. And then, or whatever your machine is, it's best to go to where they stock them.
Yeah, because every machine's different, isn't it?
Oh yeah, don't try putting a foot from one machine on another or anything like that.
There we are. Little house.
Oh.
This is pretty. I like this one.
That one there with the spotty roof looks like a 1930s house that I always wanted to buy in Twickenham.
Yeah, you need to get. I should have given it a bay window. Well, you could give it a bay window, couldn't you?
You could, huh?
Some little flowers in the window.
But that fabric, that pink fabric here makes it look like they've got their bay windows because they're standing out from the pink thing.
Another thing, I don't know if you can see on the close-up, but I have done quite a lot of embroidery on it as well.
Okay, close up.
I've done little flowers in the windows. I think I've even done a little... there you go. So I've done embroidery around the doors.
Yeah.
And I've... what else did I do?
Where else you got? What other close-ups you got?
On one of them, I think it's on the one that's on the bottom, in the little cottage. I've even sewn a little sewing machine in
cottage?
in the window.
Oh.
So I've got to have a sewing machine in one of the windows.
Where can't I see the little cottage? Where's the sewing machine?
It's just out of shot. It's just there.
Oh, upstairs, Emma. Go upstairs. Oh. Okay, she's just going to try and get in close in on the upstairs window now. You can't see what's happening. The camera's all just moving into shot now. Here we go. Down, down.
Try not to get my shoulder in the way.
In. Upside down, but there you go. There's a little sewing machine. Oh! There's a little sewing machine in the upstairs window.
And I've got flowers all around the door and things. So
Aww.
they're just ideas.
Yeah.
Just thinks it. I do like putting a bit of extra embroidery on quilts. I think it gives it a nice bit of texture, doesn't it? Also, think about your building placement. So you don't want a green one next to a green one. Mix up the colours. So it's getting there now. Good job I've got them all in my little packet. Look at the mess I've made over here. Oh, you can see it as well. Oh.
April loves this quilt. Sue says, hope you have a lovely couple of days, John. Thank you, I will do. Yes, Suzanne, do check in your machine first of all, because some machines automatically come with them and it's called something else. Sue says, did you have the backing on when you did the free motion? So your writing in the middle you did without backing on, didn't you, the middle bit?
So I did the free motion with the backing on.
Yeah.
But again, it's just giving you different options for different skill levels.
So you're saying stick everything on like we are now.
Yeah.
Right. You've already done the writing in the middle of your hexie at this point. Then you put your wadding behind it.
Yeah.
And your quilt backing behind it.
Yeah.
Before you did any of the actual stitching to the fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it with by hand, you could do it in a hoop this way.
Or,
there's lots of different, there's no right or wrong way.
No, but you could also just do all your applique without the wadding in.
Yeah.
Then put your wadding in to then create other, like you've done your sunbursts and everything. You could do it afterwards. You don't need to quilt all the houses if you don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's your project. So you do whatever you want to do. But Delphine put the wadding and the backing on before she did all the free motion.
But you get, like you say, you might find it a bit, if you haven't got a big throat space on your machine, you might want to sew it all down first.
Oh.
You had a wonky roof then.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure there are lighthouses in the world with wonky roofs.
I've already jumped ahead.
Oh, okay.
And I just use bits of, like you say, scrap fabric just to do the windows and things on each building. But I just so
you've made, when you did the buildings, you've put all the windows and everything on before you didn't put the main house on. And then add the windows.
I did the main house, but just for demo's sake, I wanted to.
Okay, so when you made the real thing, you put the main shape of the house on, then added the windows once it was on there.
But
what you could do is, if you wanted to, is you could almost build the windows and the doors while it's still a little thing, and then put, like you've just done, and put the whole
That's right,
thing
so you could sew all the little individually. It depends how close you want to go to the machine. But it's just, it's what you find easy for you. So I don't mind having the whole thing underneath the machine, but also bearing in mind, bundle web can come a bit loose.
Yeah.
So if you've done all of this and then you go and sew around each bit, you might find, a door will fall off, or which you
it's
don't
a bit like Hannah's house, that, when she first moved in. She was sitting on her sofa one day and the postman came to deliver the post. He pushed the post on and the whole door flew open.
Oh, God.
Because it wasn't fitted properly. She doesn't mind because she quite fancies postman.
Does she?
It's her favourite uniform.
Is it really? Or is he just saying that?
Harwich has got lighthouses on stilts. That would look really good. Debbie, see, you could do that.
Yeah.
If you know that you're going to make it for you or somebody who's near those, you could do that.
So these are just ideas that I'm bringing in. I don't mind. You can mix up different. That's what I'd quite like to do.
The thing is, if we all wanted the same thing on our walls,
it'll be boring.
Yeah, but we'd all go to a big department store and all buy the same thing.
Exactly.
That's like, like when Habitat was very big in the kind of early whatever, and everybody had exactly the same drawing on the wall with the circles, or had the map that was all, and you'd go to so many different houses, and yes, they look lovely on the walls, but you could go to 20 different people's houses and they'd have the same picture. This way, you could go to 20 different people's houses who've made this, and they'll all be different. They'll all be completely different.
So I've just put on most of my pieces there. So let me just straighten it out.
Got 5 minutes left.
So you can see. So there you go. That's the centre.
Yeah.
So like I said, I've done it on a full piece of the material. I've not cut any of it down.
Yeah.
So you could trim it down, or you could quilt the whole thing. All I did to quilt mine was I took a corner. So the corner here to do the sunburst.
Yeah.
And all I used was a cereal bowl.
Right.
Put a cereal bowl on the corner, so the tiny little tip there sticks out. You draw your cereal bowl there,
Yeah.
and then with a straight line and an erasable pen, I just drew some straight lines and I sewed over the top of them.
Okay.
That's all I did. And for the sewing, this is a little one just so I can show you how to sew the windows and everything on.
Yeah.
So all you do.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was still in shot. I'm busy
Where's the
tidying
window?
away.
Here we go. So just to do the little details on the windows, straight stitch. You can shorten your stitch length a bit. I will tidy up before I go, I promise.
Yeah, you got to be quick 'cause we've got to go to Yarn Lane, haven't we?
So go around the edges and then back stitch to the centre, and then this saves you from taking it out of the machine. Back stitch to the centre, and then back stitch to the other side, and that brings you your little windows.
Yeah.
And then you can stitch on other little details as well.
Oh Lord.
To the windmill, and you could put a few of the flowers on.
The thing is, even if you've made you've got the pattern, you've got all the patterns and all the templates to keep, because you've got those in your bundle. So even if you've made the wall hanger, you could then do other cushions and everything in different fabrics, whatever you
and
like.
keep these for future projects. You might see some fabrics and go, oh, I think that will work really well.
Yeah.
There. And then I just use a decorative stitch on my machine for the stems. And
yeah, that tree couldn't go there because the windmill would chop it.
It would
down.
knock it. Would. And then and just stitch some little flowers on there, and then that would make a really nice little cushion, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Hannah's saying they could be in the distance. I'm wrong again.
But I'll tell you what. I'll put some small ones there. How's that?
What? Let me have a look.
So put some little ones.
Oh no, she doesn't like it there.
They're a fussy bunch, aren't they?
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah, and you could even put the numbers of the houses on, couldn't you?
Yeah.
If it was your house. And
oh,
yeah, there you go.
Brilliant. Thank you, Delphine.
Not
when are
a
you in
problem.
next then?
I'm in the 4th.
4th. It'll be me. I'm in the
There we
4th,
go.
aren't I? I'll see you on the 4th.
I'll see you then.
Thank you ever so much, Delphine.
No,
it's always a
thank you.
pleasure. No, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Right. Now, Oh, I'm not in. Oh, then my 22 shifts, that makes me one day off then. It's not me.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway. The layer cake one has sold out. The layer cake bundle has sold out. Oh, okay, we've got the charm pack one here. No, that's fine. There we go. $29.99. I'll just turn that over, sorry. Yeah, that's the size with it without So we call this the cushion kit, because you couldn't make the whole big quilt out of this one. So you get 1 metre of the fabric, you get your charm pack, 5-inch charm pack, and you get your instructions. £29.99. Now the quilt on the wall, but using patches, you could do it with the jelly roll, which is this one here. $49.99. You get the jelly roll, 1 metre of fabric, and the instructions. Oh, actually, I've thought of another way you could do the big way. If you don't want to do, it's not a bundle, but you could buy the pattern and the fat quarter bundle in a minute. I'll tell you about that in a second. Okay, so that's that one there. Instructions on their own are here. $9.99, and they are thorough, as all of Delphine's instructions are. They are very, very thorough. Now, if you love the Winky Pops, we've got the fat quarter available. Now, fat quarter bundle available. Doesn't come with any fabric or any instructions. It's just the fat quarter bundle. Now, we only were able to secure 20 of these at the start of today's show. That's it. There will be no more. You can get it on split pay, £129.99, or if you pay £64.99 today and £64.99 in a month's time, That will get you these and all the colours in all the patterns there. That's a big bundle, 34 fat quarters. 34 fat quarters. Actually, it works out a really good price per fat quarter, that. For Moda fat quarters. 34 you get in there. And now we didn't have all these colour ranges. When we just did the fabrics, we only had a couple of these fabrics in the middle, didn't we, there? We didn't have all these amazing colours. So if you want a fat quarter of the whole collection, that's it, £129.99. Oh, the instructions on their own, just very quickly. Okay, these are going to sell out. If everyone who's got it in their basket checks out, they've sold out. So please, if you've got that in your basket, please be careful because more people are now coming in to get that. Now, if you've bought that, we've got another collection here that you could use. Now, these don't come with the patterns. They're just on their own. But this is your 10-inch layer cake. Charm. Oh, they've called it, that one, they've called that one a charm cake pack, that one. They've combined me and Hannah's words together there. So you get 42 pieces now. We've had a picture of this, of somebody who sent in of these. Beautiful, using that collection. That's stunning. 30s playtime. Oh, my word. Look at that. Hi there, John and crew. This is a cock quilter made for my great-granddaughter last year using the Moda Playtime fabric. Have a great day, everyone. Oh, it's from Lynn Tuitt. Oh, Lynn, that's beautiful. Beautiful. So there we go. So that's all of those. Beautiful, beautiful. $44.99. We've also got the jelly roll in that. I'm not going to open it because it's the same fabrics you've just seen in there. $44.99 as well. This one's called Design Roll this time. Jelly roll as it's Moda. 40 pieces. They're all 44 inches wide and they're and 2.5 inches wide. $44.99. And now this next one, which is the 5-inch charm pack. I'm sorry, but it's about to sell out, but I'm not surprised. Look, $12.99. You're getting 42 5-inch squares for $12.99. I know, beautiful. It's about to sell out. Ooh, we're moving in. Lovely. Right. Do you want to do the menu then? Oh, no, I've done these. I've got to quickly do these. Very quickly, sorry. In Delphine's first hour, there's not many of these left, but I've still got a few of the blush panel. It was a blush panel plus your instructions. Sorry, I forgot all about that. $19.99. So what you get is you get a panel and the instructions. Please go and watch the 9 o'clock show for that. There's a few blush ones left. Obviously, yours doesn't come like this. It comes in a panel like I'm about to show you now. Right? That's the blush one. And then we also have the teal one. So this is what you'll get. The blush one's exactly the same, except your big square there is blush pink. So you get your that and your instructions. $19.99. That's the teal version. Just a few of each of those colourways left. There's none of the mustard left and none of the grey ones left. Okay, and then we also very quickly had this panel that we have created for you, but using Delphine's drawings. Look, 40 5-inch squares, $12.99. Okay, have we got tomorrow's Sewing Street menu? It's not me for 2 days. I'm not in for 2 days now. So, Kerry's in. Kerry from Living in Loveliness in. That looks like he's got a different background today. From Living in Loveliness with Kerry from Living in Loveliness at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we've got Liberty Christmas Fabric Launch with Susie Duncan. Then at 10 o'clock, Living in Loveliness with Kerry from Living in Loveliness. Now, I know she's got some brand new pieces. I was watching her Facebook Live last night. She's got some brand new pieces that she's bringing to those 2 shows tomorrow. Then at 11 and 12 o'clock, Gary is here. 2-hour special with Gary, the Juki HZL DX7 new to Sewing Street with Gary for 2 hours tomorrow. Right, if you're watching on the telly, stay where you are. If you're watching on the website or YouTube or Facebook, you need to go over to the Yarn Lane versions now. Now, if you've bought anything from me today on here, your P&P is paid for the day, even if you buy on Yarn Lane. The products from today's show here won't be on the Yarn Lane website, neither will the Yarn Lane website products appear on this website. You do have to go over. We just share a warehouse. Thank you very much for your company. Thank you to the ever brilliant Delphine. I'll see you on Sewing Street on Saturday morning, or I'll see you in 3 or 4 minutes on Yarn Lane.